Really, like that's the fucking time to leave, Ollie.
I know. Look at that.
So they're having a coffee or deciding he wants to drink. Kids these days. Huh. Don't know the ball.
We didn't have those choices when we grew up.
You know what I mean?
No.
Lick a lump of coal or go to bed. That was it.
Water out the tap, and your only choice was either cold or warm.
Yeah.
They got no serious commitment to liver disease recently, have they, kids?
No.
Remember when your parents used to chase you out the house and then you were like, come back in, like, but I'm thirsty. And your mom would be like, there's a garden tap. And you're like, but there's spiders in that tap. She's like, just wash it out first.
Wake up in your bedroom in the middle of the night, it'd be that fucking cold, like ice on the inside of your window. You won't get out of bed, so you just drink out your potty.
Yeah, no, Africa was a lot warmer than that. Saved me that misfortune. But I was surprised. I noticed today it's like 7 degrees, and our neighbor has all his windows open. And I looked at it and I was like, he's fucking brave leaving all his windows open. The monkeys are going to get in and steal his groceries. But we don't have monkeys here.
No.
It's like one of the things I just realized that we don't have. Like, we forever like closing windows and that because the fucking little vervet monkeys, those little grey ones, they come in, they break the eggs and they eat your bananas. Oh, it's madness.
We have chavs.
Yeah.
Those kind of monkeys.
Similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
Same, but they take your TV instead of your loaf of bread.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I picked up a delightful vape juice today, strawberry jerry. And it's quite nice, but I don't like strawberry.
Brent, have you got your fluid yet?
I was going to say, it should be definitely heading his way.
I know, what's his name? Beck messaged me the other day. He's had the customs bill and paid it, so he's getting it next week.
Sweet.
Does he have to pay customs?
Bick.
I don't know, unless he was telling me so that I'd pay, but that didn't happen in the conversation. So.
Who was that, Pugs?
Beck.
Well, some of the times the custom bill is actually cheaper than all the contents. Just not by much.
Occasionally.
But, yeah. Well, that would be very nice if I get a Flooid surprise on Monday.
I'll dig the tracking number out on Monday and I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, you got to dig it out for. I know, done Beck, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got most of them because I know what's his name? The American guy. He did the review on them anyway, so he's had his.
The Canadian guy.
Who?
Wayne.
Oh yeah.
So that means Tim Advocate, he'll be getting his parcel.
Tell you what though, that Wayne is that skilled. He can review each liquid on the same dripper without changing the cup.
Nice.
It's it's really remarkable.
Maybe he doesn't have as many mods as you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Customer support
back in.
You know.
Mr. Aramax is with us this evening.
It's just one of those where we went live prematurely and our guest had a different plan.
Yeah, but if I hadn't gone live when I went live, Vic would just moan.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And we've all had enough of that.
Right, who's customer support?
No idea.
You never know. You never know who's behind customer support.
You don't, do you?
Customer support.
Steph, innit? Is it Steph?
No, she said she's got better things to do than watch this.
Oh well, fuck it then. Is Gary in yet?
No, neither of them are there at the moment.
Oh, cocky Nora. Should we just wait for a bit then?
Might as well. You can do the shout out now if you want.
All right, shall I do chat? I'll do chat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's do chat. Let's go to the top of chat. Right, top of the tree. We've got GamerTech77. Good evening, Squire.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for joining us tonight. That guy, WD. Says,
That guy with dreads.
You.
Brian.
How's it going, mate? Watched your video today. Very nice. I'm glad that you like Mama
thank you very
Jammer
much,
as much as
Brian.
that. It is exceptional, if I do say so myself. Christopher Earl, good evening, Squire. Hope you're doing well, mate. Jane, good. Evening, Jane. Hope you're all right, my lovely. Merrick is with us tonight. And remember,
He's not an animal.
he's not an animal. He is a human being. Booyah is with us tonight. Good evening, sir. Glad you're with us. Oliver Jones, good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah,
you.
longer. There's more O's than 2, so you need to do it longer.
But it's Booyah one.
Yeah, that's the one. It's boo 0, yeah.
Yeah, it's Boo 001. 01. There you go. Oliver Jones, welcome back, sir. Bearded Vape God. Evening, John. Hope you're all right, mate.
Good evening.
Net Reality, Graham's up at 8:30. Well done, Graham.
Good morning.
I feel like he's made the effort for us, but I think round of applause for Graham. Well done, Graham.
Does anybody think he's not been to bed?
Fluid orders he has to pack.
Mr. Mama Jammer himself, Coyle, is with us tonight.
Evening, sir.
So he's a living, breathing roly poly. Dino.
Derek. Derek.
Also, Nicky Maynard, you legend. Good to see you,
Evening.
sir. Always a
Evening,
pleasure. Bro Blasder has joined us tonight again. Good to see you, mate. Licious, hey, fatty bum bum.
Yes.
Always good to see you, my brother. Who else have we got? Matt Polly is with us again tonight. Evening, Matt. Hope you're well, sir. Ben Cunningham. Ben Cunningham's a new name on me. Probably not. Is it?
No, he's been here before.
No,
Right.
Ben sits opposite me at work.
Ah. Evening, Ben, who sits opposite
That's
Mike at work.
bullshit, Mark. You get to sit at work.
How about Martin Wood? Is that new?
That's Woody from Vaporony. That we did a show with him the other day, Pugs, yeah?
God damn it! Makes me stop drinking. Sorry, Martin. Makes me look all right. Cunt, doesn't it? Anyway.
The last person who used to do the hello chat used to fuck it up this much.
Yeah,
Just saying.
really, honestly. Anyway, Martin, I'm glad that you're with us tonight, and I'm sure that we got on marvelous. Kenneth Brown, is that new?
Newish.
Ben Brown.
Kenneth Brown, I'm glad that you're here tonight.
I think he might be a newie.
If you knew, tell us that you knew, so that I don't look quite as bad as I already do. Thank you. That'd be really good. David Childs is with us tonight. Good evening, David. David Childs is new, and he's never been here before.
No, he hasn't.
Never.
Mark H, definitely new. Never seen that name ever.
Mark Herbal.
Ryan Yates is taking the piss now. He's in the 2 names.
He's actually customer support. He's customer support as well. He's free.
I'm on to him. Evening, Ryan, again. Anyway, who else have we got? Space Turtle is with us tonight. Good evening, Turtle Donatello.
Josh, you stay the fuck off my James, all right?
Who else have we got? Got him. Aramaxi, there he is, James. The sober action man these days. A bit boring, ain't he? Now he's sober.
It's half the man he used to be.
He's not nearly as racist.
Yesterday.
Craig Campbell. Good evening, Craig. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Evening, boss.
Kips. Surprised he's awake.
Kips.
Yeah. Foxy Moxie is with us tonight. Good to see you, Nigel. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Hello.
Customer support, whoever the fuck that is with us tonight.
Customer.
I quite like the mysteriousness about it, though.
I know.
Quite like
Yeah. It's probably somebody that we know that hates us.
Do you reckon?
I would say it was a given.
A gibbon?
A given. Not, I say it was a gibbon. Yeah, definitely. Stu Valentine, good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. FB Vape Show, Pete is in the house. Good evening, Pete. Vape Money, always a pleasure to see you, my lovely.
Rabbit.
And I think that could possibly. Oh, no. E.T. I'm new.
Did you say hello to Todd?
Spelled really, not that.
Yeah.
GT Twincam is with us tonight. Good evening, GT Twincam. Or GT Wincam, as what I'm calling. Paul them big.
Skip.
Oh,
Paul Denby.
Waftam. Speaking of which, there he is. Waftam's with us as well, and Barry Kane, big buzzer. Two legends just bowled right in
Scroll
there.
down. Let me scroll down.
Justin Casey, good to see you, sir. Justin Casey felt a snatch. Is the actual
Just in case.
Justin Casey felt a snatch.
We're not wishing the war.
Who else have we got? Oh God, it keeps jumping. There's loads.
Ultiman.
Good evening. Jamie Mason. Jay is with us tonight.
Evening.
Jay.
Evening.
Have I missed anyone?
Todd's getting sad.
There he is. There he is. Toddles right on the end there. Hey. Passed over. Now pouring your juice down the sink, old twat.
He's bluffing. He did that the other day.
Pour a mango in first.
Always a pleasure, Toddle. Kenneth
John?
Brown. That sounded like John.
It did sound like John.
I'm in.
And just Josh. Good evening, Josh.
Snuck in.
Sorry about that. If I missed people, it was jumping all over the fucking show. Well, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. Do we have guests in the house apart from John?
We do. Ams is there. I can't see Gary, but I will add him as soon as he comes.
All right, so in that case, run that motherfucking BT.
Do it.
Evening. Oh, Gary's made it. He's made it. He's made it. Pete just said, porn intro, you wouldn't steal a car. Bow, 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 bow. You wouldn't steal a car. Bow, bow, bow.
Sorry,
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 80 of the Saturday Show Live. Deathwish, gear, and lots of beer. So we got the Deathwish guys on Ams and Vaporony. We got John as well, because John needs his fix and he wasn't there last night, so I invited him. So let's get to it. Pugs, how was your week, mate?
Fucking brilliant. By the way, I forgot to mention Connor. You know how he cries. So, Connor, good evening, mate. I'm glad that you're here. You Prosecco drinking gayest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah, can someone time him out? Time him out.
Time out, please. Anyone? It's been all right. It's been a normal week. It's just same stuff the last couple of weeks. It's just been all about Flooid and all the reviews coming out. They've all been positive and all the great pictures people are putting up and all the great comments that we're getting. And it's just ace. And I'm loving it. It's all my nerves have gone about it now.
Yep.
Because obviously I was fucking shitting myself before it was launched.
Now the hard work starts.
Yeah. So it's all good. Can't complain in the slightest. I'll pass that over to young Golly.
I was just replying to a comment. Hang on, I've been caught off guard. How's the... Yeah, how good the week has gone? Is that what it is?
Yeah. How was your week? How was your week, Ollie?
How was your week?
It was good. It was all right. Just normal. Obviously, Friday was a pure max restock, so that was. And other than that, it's just been YouTube. Focused quite a lot on YouTube this week.
And Flooid.
And Flooid, of course. Yeah, it was nothing too special. I weren't on the road this week either, so it was just business as usual. And I'll pass that down to underneath. Let's go for Mark, right underneath.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, bit of a weird week. Start of the week was really, really good. Lots of busy, lots of Flooid customers, lots of restocks for Flooid customers, which is good. And then I just got completely wiped out from sort of Wednesday onwards because my missus had to go to A&E because she had a strange thing going on with her leg, so that took up for 3 days. But she's all right. She's on the mend. Lots of pills and antibiotics. She's had a full MOT, and apparently
It's just a penis. It's just a massive penis.
She does have a heart.
She has a heart?
Which I asked for a second opinion on, but was told no, it's definitely there.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, pretty good. So that way to Brent.
Oh, this way. I wouldn't say average week because there's nothing average about it. Let's see. Vape-wise, yes, we're under the hammer with orders going out. The boys are doing well in the workshop, smashing out the wholesale orders, doing really well. On my side, did a few quotations for some renovation work for other people because it's fun and I miss doing shit with my hands. And I sent out 3 quotations and all 3 got accepted. So now I don't know what to do. I suppose I'll just have to do them. Other than that, yes, still carnivore, still no booze, feeling great, feeling good, feeling great.
Did you get over that? I was considering carnivore, but there's meant to be like is it 34 hours or a couple of days or whatever? You're just totally fucking zonked. Like you've got no energy because your body's switching to a different fuel or whatever.
Yeah. So first 3 days, you kind of just have like stomach issues up to like 5 days where your body's just getting rid of all the other shit. And then after about a week, your body is set.
How are you stomaching meat every fucking meal though?
Yeah,
like I tried a little bit. I tried it for a couple of days to give myself like a test of it. Having meat and eggs all day, it sounds fun. Like a steak for every meal sounds fucking great until you're on like your second or third meat of the day.
Mark can show you what I had for dinner.
I can. Let me load it back on.
And
let's see.
Yeah, so meat gets a bit boring. I won't lie, but you can toss it up as well because we're doing salmon and turkey and a lot of bacon because bacon tastes good on everything. And then
this is where I'm a little stuck. Like I don't like fish.
Oh no, that was your breakfast. Sorry, Brent.
It's fucking carbs.
A wee bit of rosemary and garlic in there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And lots of butter.
Pine nuts?
No, rosemary. Rosemary and garlic, correct. So we can get in depth on it later, but yeah, it's difficult to eat meat all the time. Especially like taking kids out to restaurants and things like that. People look at you strange.
Unless you're Connor. Connor loves it. He loves eating meat. It's all about it.
Last night Friday nights we go out to the local mall and we take the kids for a little run around and little tiny bit of grocery shopping or whatever. And the kids, they normally have this like really nice pizza, but they opted for McDonald's. So I went down to the deli and I bought a whole chicken and I sat in the food court just eating a whole chicken with my hands and
just like a caveman, just fucking devouring a bird.
Yeah,
that's so nice.
All right, well, let's throw it across to Scotty Too Hotty.
Cool. Yeah, just a normal week really. Busy at work. Got a bit going on. Normal stuff. Got massively drunk last night. I had a really, really bad hangover this morning and said I was never going to drink again until about 40 minutes ago, and I started again. So happy days. That was my week. I'm looking forward to a hangover again tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Nothing new. Got a few things in the pipeline that I've got to get going and get sorted out. Watch this space.
Nice.
And I shall pass it over to Mr. John Proper Coils himself.
Thank you. Busy week at work. The reason I wasn't on the show last night because I had to fly to the other side of Ireland to do some work and then fly back. I bought a guitar.
You can see there's something new in your background.
That's the biggest news. I bought a guitar this week.
Is that for display? Is that just purely for display?
No, I'm going to keep it though because the guy in the shop said like it's a good idea to have it like there looking at you all the time because there's more chance you'll pick it up and actually practice. So and about 4 or 5 years ago I tried to teach myself and I got okay at it, then just give up. So this time I'm going to get lessons and do it properly. So, try and.
That's like you with everything, though, anyway.
I feel like if I pay money, I'm gonna definitely try harder.
Are you gonna clap in the springs?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe alien them. Fuck it, go crazy. Yeah, that's the crack. That's my week. Ams, we seem like we're going in like a direction. So
Yes,
go Ams.
Yeah, it's
For me, it's gonna be quiet. China was winding down for their Chinese New Year, so we've been
See,
pretty
Ams'
quiet.
audio is still fantastic.
Yeah, your audio is fucking up. It's all right and then it drops and then it's all right and it drops.
All right, sorry. Had to steal the little one's iPad. Had to fight her for it. Yeah, so this week quiet for us. For me in particular, Gary's still busy with bits and pieces, which he'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, Chinese New Year's come up, so that's been quiet. Everything's been quite relatively chilled out. We're that far ahead that we're okay until I had a meeting at 7 o'clock, which just came about yesterday, which dragged on. So yeah, but it was productive, so fantastic. Other than that,
Cool.
nothing exciting happening this week. I'll pass you over to Gary.
Yeah, I mean, Big Man said there's not been too much going on this week. We were sort of winding down a little, playing about with some Evolve software, making some nice DNA themes for a couple bits and bobs we've got coming. That's fun and a ball ache. But yeah, nothing terrible.
There's Gary giving away all our secrets, but it's fine.
No. There's, I believe one of them's already been given away, mate.
Got any pictures?
Yes.
Oh,
There
there
might
might be.
probably be Gary in seductive poses with them. Choice is yours.
Gary actually sent me all the things that they're doing behind the scenes on the pictures. So after a couple more of these, mate, you'll all know. Don't worry about it.
You'll all fucking yeah. You've got a few bits. Most of our, I don't have too much with me, mate. We sent most of our stuff out to get crash tested and to get fucking broken. Hopefully not. But all of our stuff's out so people can sort of test how it fares across the board. So by the time it gets to you people, it doesn't disintegrate in your hands. Is the goal.
Or it does.
It's a good way of doing it, though.
Yeah, well, give it to people that you know like to break stuff.
Yeah.
I'm clumsy. I drop the shit out of things, so I'm a pretty good test for that. Yeah, I'm good for testing like your battery doors or if something's going to shatter or break. Give it to me for a few weeks and you'll figure that out and let other people sort of fiddle with other bits and bobs. It works well.
A few weeks, just a couple of hours.
all those Geek Vape waterproof, drop proof. I fucked every single one of them.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they're more difficult to break, not invincible.
They all splinter into a few bits after a shotgun.
Good.
That's pretty much been it. We've just been winding up, getting ready for everything coming back.
Ideal.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll talk more about Deathwish in a bit. My week was the same as Pugs, except he does a day job and I don't. That's about it. I've got exactly the same week, except he works a day job. I don't do a day job.
No.
Let's do a buffetio.
Mike, is the banner?
It can be there.
There we go. And also, while we're on about it, there is from one of our sponsors. There's a giveaway going on at Vaporbait at the minute, which they'd like us to mention. Which look at that.
Ooh.
Nice.
Look at it.
Oh.
Look at it.
It's nice.
Fucking gorgeous, that thing. Jesus Christ. I didn't know about that. Now I do. I'm going to enter it.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to have a chance to win that, go over to Vaporbait and find out how.
It's there. Every £1 spent at Vaporbait during February equals 1 ticket. The raffle is drawn at the end of February.
Nice.
Oh. Do you know what? I need some stuff as well. So there you go. Job done.
Yeah. What they got for £1?
I'm guessing.
This week, Pugs, you can go first in the buffet because I forgot you last week.
You forgot me.
I forgot you, didn't I? We started moving on without you doing your.
You did. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
We did.
You go first. So there's no danger.
Let's run the bumper.
Obviously,
Run the bumper then.
Both.
Barry Kane says, I've got to say, boys, Cobalt is a top quality juice. He's been smashing it into himself since yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
glad you got a taper top.
Chubby gorillas are girthy, to be fair.
and I'm assuming the fact that the bottles have got that texture on that.
Yeah.
Ribbed.
Ah.
Rib
It's
Barry
pleasure.
Georgia.
Yeah. Okay, we've got the same rinse and repeat, I'm afraid. The Vape Smarter DNA 250 with his Irish 30ml. In that, I've got some Fluid Mama Jammer. Got the Foxy with the Valkyrie 25. In that, I've got some Mango and Co. I'll try and be quick. Danny Mini with the Atmosphere Air. In that, I've got some Yorkshire Sipper. Vape Smarter DNA 75 with the Reload. In that, I've got some Cobalt, which hasn't been up by his ass. I've got the Sphinx with the Glas V2. In that, I've got some Grenadier. The Alucia Mac with the DLFL. In that, I've got some Oinks. DNA 400 with the Valkyrie 40ml. In that, I've got some Old Boy. Dead Man's on Seraphim with the Valkyrie. In that, I've got some Luzu. And in the Hussar BXR with the Vape Snail, I've got some Impeachment, which is also in the Pure Max. That's all the fluid stuff. And then I've got I've done it again. Infinite Mods
Kumo.
Yeah, with the Aspire Kumo. In that, I've got some of Barry's Sultana and Prosecco, which isn't what it is. And I've got the Revival with the Iguana, and I've got some Whitlicker. I'll do. I'll pass that over to Olivier in the corner there.
Well, I had a good buffet planned, but the plans fell through for it, so I'm just on the normal Pure Max Quantum Black with the Pixie Raspberry and Plum. I've got another pod, the black currant one. I'm just simple. Pod wanker, as you all say.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Yeah. It weren't until Pods come along, he was just a wanker.
I know, yeah, right. I'm going up in the world, man. I'm making my way up. And I'll pass that on to... we'll go same order again. We'll go with Mark. Let's do it.
Oh, go on then. Yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. Pure Max, lovely logo. And Mama Jammer, which I mixed up at 50-50, 6 milligram. And it's absolutely beautiful in that 0.6 coil.
6 milligram. You asked me for 10.
Yeah, but I dialed it back a bit because obviously we were running at 200 milligram nick, so I just didn't want to. That half a mil is going to keep one way or the other in it. And a little bit of Beavertown Heavy Gravity, and that's me done. So Brent.
Yeah, writing mist. I'm trying to hi. So N6 Mini SL V82. Lovely little 21700 device, Mason RTA on the top with some Bearded Viking acrylic-y things. What is this? This is jet fuel. No, wait. I lie. I don't have my glasses on. It's something fuel.
Hold it up.
Instant fuel. I don't know if it's a French company. Strawberry Jerry. This is like strawberry cream thing. Very nice. Cup of Earl Grey, bottle of water. And that's me because I'm waiting for something. Right, Scott, your turn.
Nice. Little homemade squonker. In that I got some.
Show us more in detail, homemade squonker. You can't just pass over something like that.
It's only a little 3D printed.
That you made yourself.
Yeah.
Don't show people the button; it's ugly.
Little fluid button. Yeah. I got fluid ones up here for the boys that I'm making. So
very nice, bro. Very nice.
Be posted soon. Infinite Mods Cirrus. In that I got Mango and Co. SVBF Scout. In that I got Radio. And as always, SVBM. And in that I've got some delicious apple crumble. And I'm drinking a raspberry sour. Bad decision. And that's me done. And I shall pass it over to John.
I have the focus Dyco's Danny Mini. On top of that, the Tripod V2, and then that not delicious or fluid. Ooh. A classic one
Different
reserve
juices in the
is a
world.
tobacco vanilla cookie. That's me. Vaping it for years. Hellfire Cobra Lava Edition. On top of that, the Skyfall Pugs doesn't have one. And in that, some fluid unks. Fantastic. Beautiful, gorgeous stuff. The XR Max fucking Lux, is it Lux?
Yeah.
In that, some more fluids, Grenadier, whatever you call it. And lastly, I had to get the El Regenistus out.
Nice.
There we go. They actually taste better when you pay full price. And on the bottom of that is the Viper from Urge, and in that some perfect mech juice, the Mango and Co.
Hey!
That's a massive lie. That's a massive lie.
You fucking hate that shit.
That still has a 118 mil from the 2 mil I tried so far. And I think it's that sick. Actually, what's in that is a Yorkshire Sipper, which is very, very nice.
Yorkshire Sipper.
Yorkshire, and some Guinness. Because I'm stereotypical Irish man drinking Guinness. There we
Guinness.
go. Ams. That way.
Oh, he's gone.
Right, I'm going to translate. Ams is after saying that fluid is a load of shit, and he's drinking 88 vape. He's vaping 88 vape. He's drinking it. Why not?
Fucking hell.
Can't hear you, big man.
I'll pass it on to Gary.
Yeah, he's probably having anarchist white. That's generally his go-to. He mixes it up a little sometimes, but it'll probably be anarchist white if I was to guess. I've got Cathilla, Regen. I've got a bit of mango and co on it, but honestly, it's been mixed with blueberry and pomegranate. I needed a 20 milligram, and I've got this wee guy, Sonder. It's not bad. I'm just trying it out. It's all right. It's a good little Nick Salt blaster.
Yeah, Sonder Qs are all right.
Yeah, they're good. I'm being a baron with X-Lim, so I'm off the X-Lim just now, so I'm trying to find a replacement for it. So I think Sonder might. Yeah, Sonder's nice. They've got, I forget what their other. They've got 3 versions of it, but it's the same thing. They're metal and then the one with the screen.
Yes.
Same sort of deal as the X-Lim though. Same pod across all of them. It's decent. Yeah, recommend. But usually it's my usual blueberry pomegranate 20 milligram in there. That's the best. Pod salt blueberry pom. I wonder if we're hearing Big Man yet. Big Man? Don't fuck up.
Go into your settings and turn your mic thing up and see if it can pick your voice up. There.
Yeah, that's what I've done for him. I've turned him way up.
Nothing? Nope.
No. I can only...
Have you turned it off and turned it back on again?
Oh, you have to give it 30 seconds.
Sorry, I'll go while he's trying to sort it out. Lux, Pure, whatever the fuck it is, Lux XR Max thingy. Got some vanilla custard in there, some titled proper custard. Little fluid Pure Max with some Aromaxy root beer. Very nice. Stubby with no idea what it is. Found it in me little thing, and it's got no branding on it, so could be anything that. Yeah, Lachias, apple pie, crumbly, Pulse V2, which is phenomenal for 60 quid. Honestly, the bridge, everything 60 quid. It's a bargain, and I've got some onks in there, some Onyx onks, and I've added some extra cooling.
Just because you can.
Just because I can, I've added extra cooling and.
Blasphemy.
It's good though. Good. And I'm drinking Snake and Black.
Ooh.
I've just popped a coil.
I thought you were holding up a key there. I thought you were holding up a key. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah. Popped it in half.
Ams, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, he's there. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey.
Good.
I was saying I'm using a prototype, so I can't really show that just now.
I'll show it if you want. I've got a picture of it. Do you want to put it up?
Go for it.
Pugs, if you really had
What?
images or any knowledge about what they're
You'd
making,
already know.
you would have told us all already.
I'm sure Pugs has seen some of them, some of the designs.
I think he knows some of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I do actually, yeah.
So
Yeah, you're
the
selling
only thing I can show you guys is a disposable.
I knew you were going to have a disposable.
What?
Get out.
I'm embarrassed. I did have a Sonder, but I don't know where it is. I've lost it.
That's not
That's
even
the
a good
problem with these
disposable. It was an
buckets.
elf bar, wasn't it?
The owner of Deathwish using a fucking disposable.
No, using a prototype, Pugs. Come on.
That's even worse. He's just thinking of making one.
Not a prototype of a disposable.
No.
Rather a Deathwish disposable.
The word is
Yeah,
out. The word is
That's that. You heard it here first, lads. You heard it here
Yes,
first.
it's coming soon.
So while Gary's doing that, because he's busy, I'll ask him, how did your vaping journey start, Gary?
Oh, sorry. I was gone there. I think you're still
Well,
talking.
that's why I asked you, because you're busy.
Sorry, ages ago, I walked into a vape shop and I was the worst type of customer because the guy started explaining things to me on, I don't fucking, just give me a thing to get me off. I was such a dickhead about it. And he gave me, what was it? Remember the wee Aspire thing where you put the first wee pod thing? The fuck was it called?
EQ?
No, it was,
Well,
it was a wee boxy thing. The wee case thing. It was. I started on that. It basically came with pre-filled. It was like the first one that came with these wee stupid pre-filled pods, and I used that for like a month and a half, and then realized there we go, Gusto. I saw it in the chat. There's your boy.
Oh, yes.
The Aspire Gusto.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. It got me off fags. I did it for like a month and a half, 2 months, and then bought. I think it was a T20 or something like that. An Anakin T20, and then just rolled on from there. Just kept getting fancier and better. But started with a Gusto because I just couldn't. I'd been smoking for years and I couldn't fathom the idea of trying to figure all this stuff out. It felt too much. And then after a month, you're like, oh, it's easy. But yeah, that was me. What about you?
Who, me?
Yeah, how'd you start?
Oh, switched it.
Yeah, he fucking flipped it on me because I fucked him over because he was doing a coil.
Fucking right. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. You better be listening.
Big fan.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be a chef, and one of the other chefs there, he had like this little pen thing, and it's the first time I ever seen vapes at all, and it was a Eagle 4, I think, and I went and got one of them, and I tried Mystic Cola. It was called Mystic Cola, and it was fucking fabulous. And then I just kept on going into the vape shop trying loads of different flavors because I was amazed by it.
Off to the races.
Yeah. And then just started mixing my own because it was expensive and stuff. But I was still buying premium.
Yeah.
American imports. Like Liquid State. Is it a Liquid State?
Yeah.
Bought a few bottles of that. Orange Cream and all the rest of them. And then started mixing and just make my own stuff for a long time. And then Fluid. That's me.
And then Fluid.
And then Fluid. Went up to
Right,
Fluid.
now, find someone that's not paying attention and jump them with the same question.
Don't ask me.
Pugs is no. I was going to say Pugs is
I'm
doing
doing a build. I'm doing a build.
Doesn't care what's going on.
All right, well, I'll ask someone else because he's doing a build. Pugs.
Fuck you. Put the building.
Didn't stop Gary.
I'm a pro, mate. Fags for Pugs.
All right, Ollie.
I can say it in one sentence, really. I started vaping because I didn't feel I was famous enough. Thankfully, now I am. So
All your dreams have come true.
exactly that. And then Fluid.
And that, yeah.
Go on, Ollie. Ollie, how did you start vaping?
How did I always start? It was, well, I've grown up with it, obviously with me mum and dad. I've grown up with vape and I've always known about it, but it never really interested me up until probably I'm gonna be honest, probably about 17. 17, I was a bit like,
Until you realise that actually, when your dad goes, you're going to get all that. So it's about time you got interested.
yeah. So essentially, I started off with disposables, as most people did of my age. It was Elf Ball Ice was my go-to. Energy Ice was the one. And then I started working with my dad, obviously. And then I sort of grown into actually wanting to be a part of the industry because I like what it's about. It's a nice community, even if you've never met each other. You've got you've got a mutual understanding of like this is what we all do. And I fell in love with it from there, really. To be fair, and now I'm here chatting to you, fuckers.
Good, Mike.
Oh gosh, I went to America circa 2013, and I was walking through one of the malls over there, and there was a little stand, and the guy stood there with a cigarette in his mouth, and the end was lighting up like a little LED light, and I was like, "What the fucking hell's that?"
Cigarette.
Yeah, so the other half went into the shop and the kids went off for a bit, and I just stood there for about 15 minutes, just transfixed on him. And I just walked over and just struck up a conversation, had a natter with him, and ended up walking away. I think it cost me something like $85 for this kit and this liquid and whatever. And I tried it for a bit, and it was an in-between cigarette thing, so I'd use that. And obviously going around sort of Disney and that, they frown upon smoking. So I was just using this thing walking around. And then we got back to the UK and I thought, well, I can't get this anymore. So what do I do? And I jumped onto what is now Creme de Vape, but it used to be Cloud9 Vaping, and purchased like a little sort of Ego One thing. Bought some there from a review, used that and never looked back. Threw away, I think, 4 or 5 fags that was in a packet because I just didn't want them. And that's it. I've been vaping ever since and never touched a cigarette.
Do you know, I kept one fag in a packet. You know, little in your car, there's sometimes a little coin drawer that pops down. I had one fag in a packet in there for about 5 years, and it stayed in there just as a willpower thing because I knew it was there.
Yeah.
Not denying yourself. You can have it at any time. Just make excuses not to have it. Yeah. I did the same.
Is it still there?
No.
He sold that car. He's got money now.
I just found myself dueling for probably about 2 or 3 months, just getting used to the vaping side. But I found that I was using the vape more and enjoying it more, and the cigarettes just dwindled off, and that was it. Job done.
Good. Brent.
Similar experience in the States. We had the cigarettes at gas stations or whatever. Played with those a little bit, but they were difficult to find and get a hold of. Then moving back to South Africa, to West Africa, a mate of mine, there was a deal where you buy one, it was called a Twisp, which is now part of Vooz. It was like a Clearomizer. You guys would know the blue Clearomizer. So you buy one, get one free. So a mate of mine coming out to West Africa had bought one for himself, and he gave me one. Used it for a while, but the juice flavors were so shit and hard to get a hold of again, blah, blah, blah. And then a few years later, December 16th, 2016, my daughter was like 1 year old, and I'd been promising my wife forever, like, okay, I'm going to quit smoking and then we'll make a baby. And then when you fall pregnant, and then when you give birth, and then when she's born, and so kept on making excuses and pulled one of the biggest dick moves ever. We're at a restaurant and they had a small kiddie play area. Now, bear in mind, she was fucking 1 year old, like barely walking. I went outside for a cigarette and had no cigarettes. So I just crossed the road to a tobacconist to get a cigarette. I asked the waitress to look after my daughter while I was gone. So just clear that up. And I walked in to buy a packet of cigarettes, and there was this young guy in the corner, and he was blowing a jellyfish. As I walked in, this jellyfish was coming towards me, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Now, that was completely different to the other things that I thought were vapes. So he was like, well, it's a vape. And I was like, I'm not so, it looks pretty cool. And I worked in construction. So that was my first weekend on the builder's break. So we have like a 3-week builder's break. And I said to him, you know what, I'm on holiday. I was like, yeah, how much does that kit cost? Whatever. And I remember specifically this detail, which changed my mind completely, is he said to me, have a try, as we used to in the old days. There was no hepatitis or anything. And he said, but you're going to cough. And I was like, dude, look at me. I'm fucking 6'2". I'm like, I'm not going to cough. He was like, you're going to cough. You're going to cough your lungs out. But I want you to try it again afterwards and breathe in more air after you take it away from your mouth. So the first time I did it, I coughed, spluttered. I was like, not a fuck. He was like, you said you would try 2 times. And like, legit, I got it right. And I was like, I am going to learn by the end of my 3-week break to blow a jellyfish. Still don't know how, but I bought all the kits, and that was middle of December, and I registered my company Bearded Viking on the 17th of March the following year.
I am sorry, I'm far too mature for you to keep saying blowing a jellyfish.
Well, yeah. Well, it's better than blowing an O, because in South Africa, an O is like another way of saying a guy. Like,
It's fun of you all over that.
Live your life, man.
yeah.
Honestly, it might be better to blow another guy than a jellyfish.
I would imagine so, yeah.
But you did obviously at some stage, Brent, go back and pick your daughter up from the thing, didn't you? You didn't just.
No, I said to my wife, I said, no, I got the kit, got in my car, went straight home, started making tips and acrylic resin. And so about, I would say probably about 2 months I was dual using. And one day I was like looking around the house for my cigarettes. And my wife asked me, what are you doing? And I was like, I can't find my cigarettes. And I'm pretty fucking sure she used to hide them from me. And she was like, you haven't had a cigarette in like 2 weeks. And I was like, nah, you shouldn't. And the next morning I went to work, and one of my laborers was like, hey, give me a cigarette. And I was like, I haven't got any. And he started looking through my car, and he found a packet of cigarettes with 1 cigarette missing. And I was like, dude, you can have it. And that was it. I was over. A month later or 2, registered Bearded Viking, and because I couldn't find any tips, and I needed new tips because I lost my tip, and I made my own tip. And then the vape stores cottoned on to that, because I would come in with this weird looking wooden tip, and they were like, well, if you can make that out of plastic, people will buy that shit. And I was like, cool, let's do it. So it was very quick transition for me, but
John?
thankfully so.
Yeah.
You need to start up again. That's my last series call's gone.
If they ban disposables, I might.
Good.
Ideal.
Scott.
Similar sort of thing, really. I started on little CE4s probably 10 years ago with the little twist batteries, 36 milligram free-based from Totally Wicked. Never really got on with it. Tried it, stopped for a week, got back on the fags, then a couple of weeks, got back on the fags, and then got back on smoking for a couple of 3 years. And then I got a Christmas bonus from work, and my kids were pestering that I was smoking, and they didn't like it. And then December the 27th, 7 years ago, I walked into Betty's vape shop in St Austell. And
was Betty really old?
She was. That's why that was the attraction. That was the attraction. I walked in and bought a Smock Alien with a baby beast. That was the kit of the time. That was the one that. And I bought some kind of clotted cream, strawberry clotted cream. Walked out of the shop and threw me back it in away, and I haven't touched one since.
How clotted was that cream, Scott?
Very, like cottage cheesy clotted. I think that's where the Betty's came from.
Well, don't get him fucking.
I think that was the Betty's speciality.
Yeah, if you had to say this, we size of the clumps with your hand. What we talking?
Oh man,
probably like that. I would have thought, roughly, bit different shape, like that sort of shape. But yeah, that was the only thing that really mouthed along on the little CE4s and everything. Never really scratched the itch, but going direct lung, like you say, for the first couple of 3 weeks, I was coughing my guts up every time I'd done it, but just persevered, and then it just clicked. And that was I was the same as Pugs. I had a roll up in the ashtray, and I had that there for probably 18 months, I suppose. And yeah, just my wife still smokes, so you know I still get that fag smell, which I really enjoy. You know, when someone lights up a fag and you get that first whiff of it, is lovely. I could eat one, but afterwards it's rank. It's, you know, so yeah. And then I started making stuff and mechs and got into the hobbyist side of it, and yeah, not looked back really.
How many times have you tried to get her to quit, and how many times has she tried herself to quit?
I've tried probably 20 times with different devices, pods, even tried disposables, the roughest tobacco you can get, you know, like to try and emulate a cigarette. Yeah. But she's just not interested. She just enjoys smoking. And unless you've got a mindset that you want to give up, I think it's practically impossible to give up. But you know, never say never. We keep edging away. I've got, you know, Aramaxi tobacco. I keep, if I'm in the car with her, I just say, try that, just have a puff of that, and she won't. So each to their own. I'll keep trying.
She has to want to, doesn't she? John.
Yeah.
Similar to Mike, I think, as well, and probably Brent. Started on those e-cig-alike things, and the one I used like the longest at the start was the Ego pen with the silica wicks and the fucking turbo thing, and then I was working with a guy, a Polish guy, big fucking 6 foot tall, 6'6" guy, and he was blowing massive clouds, and not just me, but everyone I walk goes, "What the fuck is that?" Like, so I got on well with him, and I asked him what the crack was, and it was an RDA with it wasn't a mech, it was like a regulated device, but it was blowing fucking huge clouds of brake and stuff, and he knew I was an electrician before the job I'm in now, so he said to me, "You probably could do that. You could probably make the coils yourself, like it's cheaper and blah blah blah." So I started binge watching a load of stuff on YouTube, like Nick Devine, owned by Josh. He was fucking the goat years ago for coil building. Squid Dude done a series called Art of Vaping, which was a big series about how to build coils and fuse Claptons and alien stuff. So my personality is like, if I decide, right, I'm going to learn how to do something, I'll do it. Hence, I better learn how to do that. But that's my personality. So I took 6 months out of my life fucking obsessed with YouTube and videos and tutorials and how to build coils, and I learned that. And that sort of embedded me, I think, in vaping, and fucking got my cigarettes just wasn't a thing then, you know, because I was just too obsessed with coil building and trying to learn how to do shit. And then obviously advanced on to fucking RDAs, RTAs, and all that sort of shit, and then started proper coils. You can thank Conor McGregor for the proper coils then, because I was trying to think what's the most famous Irish company, and I couldn't call it like Guinness, so it's a Guinness coils. It's like proper fucking 12 proper coils, that'll do.
Yeah.
And then started proper coils then. And then just work got too busy and haven't got time to make coils anymore. But if disposables are fucking banned, I might come back, because there'll be a market again.
Yeah,
maybe.
Ams.
Similar to a lot of people here. Started off with it wasn't even a proper Ego pen. It was one of the cheap Chinese knockoffs from like a corner shop, and it broke within 10 minutes, pretty much. Do you know the old problem when you put it in your jeans and you sit down and it just bent and it pulled the wires out and everything? So I went and bought another one. Same happened after a couple of days. Then I found Kangered on them. They were a little bit more robust, but still the same problem. And then eventually I got a Kanger. Is it the sub box?
The sub box.
Yeah, the Kanger sub box with a sub-on tank. And at that point, Ruthless had just made it quite big in the UK, or was brought into the UK. So finally, a decent flavour, because high PG liquids in those days were pretty awful. So finally, some nice flavour and actually a decent device. You cough up your lungs, as everyone else does, or has done. But yeah, that's what got me into it. It was definitely more the sub-ohm that was more effective for me than the Ego pens. Just kept breaking them. I don't know how many I went through. You kept breaking them, and in those days they weren't cheap either.
No.
other than your corner shop knockoffs. But yeah, there's a reason they were cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how my journey started. And then the more I got into it, then I thought, do you know what? This is helping me. It'll help other people. So we opened up a vape shop, looked for more exciting products. At the time, the sub box and the sub box series, shall we call it, because I had the mini and all that, and all the various colours and everything. They were the big names, but then Smock started bringing stuff out as well. Sigeli, was it the Sigeli 350, the black one with the silver stripes?
Oh,
the old, very old Sigeli.
with the sliding door.
I think so, yeah.
I've got
It was
one.
like, yeah, and they came out, and then Smock made the tree box, and that was a fantastic little mod. Made it with zebra wood, it came in a really nice presentation, and it just got me hooked because obviously I got my enjoyment in buying it for the shop, like offering people more than what was. I wouldn't like to say more than was available, more than what was maybe readily available.
Yeah.
Yeah, like more variety, more different things.
Hitting the
so
hobbyists.
yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That was all the rage at one point.
It's got a really mad battery. Can't remember how you do it now. There it is.
Yeah.
The battery door slides out like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was just offering more products because I believed in it, because it worked for us. It worked for me. So in that sense, I wanted to help more people, and I think that's what we're almost lacking in the industry right now. Do you know, like the desire to help people? I think there's a lot of people.
Most people don't know the community exists.
Yeah, that's true. You mentioned that the other night on the live as well. They don't. It's just basically it's a tool to get them off the cigarettes, isn't it? But they don't know the.
Yeah, they don't know anything. They don't know that there's people that do YouTube shows or there's websites and forums and all that kind of shit. They don't know anything about any of it. They just want to give them smoke.
But I think a lot of the shop stuff these days are literally just blip and go. That's it. They've got no knowledge to pass on.
They're just buying disposable from Greg's.
Can you hear? Yeah,
probably.
Like I think with the rise in disposables, especially in the UK, I think like we're losing a lot of it with the convenience. You can get them everywhere. American candy shops in Edinburgh are selling them. Barbers are selling them. Phone shops have sold them for a while. Even like a halal butcher sells them. And I'm not being funny, but 95% of their customers must be shopkeepers.
Yeah.
And convenience shops are selling them. So it's like everyone's at it. And I think that's where ultimately the demise is coming from.
Yeah, there's that when I was in the UK, there's that giant big like tourist area with 2 lions or whatever, and just off one of those streets is this huge store that's just everything British flags, British fucking everything. But the one whole wall on the whole side was just all disposables.
Yeah, everyone's at it, and that's where it's
Bogan and like filming it, like what the fuck? Like this is like a landmark for getting tourists, British tourist stuff, and the whole wall. And I mean, it was about 3 meters tall, just maybe 12 meters long, just every disposable you could have.
It's a very complicated argument. It's a really complicated argument because yes, it got a lot of people off smoking. They did. You can't deny that. Disposables helped millions of people start smoking. However, the Chinese marketing towards kids, so that fucked it up a little bit. Then everyone that was a hobbyist vapor hated disposables because of the damage it was doing to the industry, because our stuff was becoming less and less available because of them. So it's like there's loads of plus and minus points with it. I do agree with them. Well, I do and I don't. I think if they'd have gone down the proper route and not been so fucking lazy and just licensed fucking vape shops, then he probably wouldn't have had to have got rid of them. But then again, I'm a hobbyist vapor, therefore I don't want them around because I can't get what I want anymore. So it's a real.
I think having them sold and everywhere, like vape shops and bigger stores and that, they have to be you have to have a bit of discretion with it. You have to follow the law and not sell this many puffs and that strength. Whereas
However,
a lot of the little shops don't have that issue. They'll just sell whatever the fuck comes their way.
Well, the biggest,
there's
the biggest
no odds
problem
that it's like the right thing or the right.
Is it though? Is it the right? I mean,
sketchy.
yes, it kept people, it stopped people from smoking, but it also started probably an equal amount of people vaping, as in kids who didn't smoke.
Yeah.
So-
As much as it's helped people quit smoking, it's also helped kids
That never
stop.
happened with hobbyist stuff. That didn't happen with our stuff. That never happened with our stuff. You didn't get kids that didn't smoke all of a sudden starting to rebuild fucking coils and shit. That didn't happen. That never happened.
It was
Well, there's just way more
it's
avenues
just too
to
expensive for
someone-
them to. I mean, a cell phone shop should not be selling vapes. I mean, I understand like a gas station or something where they sell tobacco products, they have disposables or things like that. But regulation at the import level is where the UK lost out on a lot of revenue, and all the other countries that are supporting disposables lost tons and tons of revenue. My biggest concern is the little cell phone store that is selling fake cell phone wallets, these things. Are they buying genuine disposable products from the reputable companies in China?
They fuck.
Well,
They're buying the faker stuff, and then also you don't know what China is putting in to the disposable vapes.
Well, no, and
asked
we'll
for
watch
that.
people come into our. Oh, sorry. We watch people come into our store, and they'll get ID because you'll be like, "Oh, you look 7," and they go, "Oh, we don't have ID," and then you watch them walk out the shop and then walk up the road. A couple minutes later, walk back with a vape in their hand, puffing away. Because all they need to do is go to one of these 10 other fucking shops, and someone's not going to ID you. You know what I mean? It's just odds. Someone's not going to be paying attention or not give a shit. Like if you just
So
work
morals.
in some
Morals is the
shop
problem.
and your boss isn't there, you don't give a fuck. You just
No,
sell
morals is
whatever
the
and have your deal. Yeah.
I think if they went down the same route as alcohol, kids will try alcohol. They do. Kids will try everything.
Worse. It would have to be worse. So, not worse. More so than alcohol, because you can't get alcohol in corner shops and petrol stations and all that kind of shit. You can't. So there are licensed premises like that. It needs to be. You need to be a specific vape shop, and it needs to be checked. The only way you can do it properly. But you still don't get away from the fact that the disposables have started people vaping when they didn't smoke.
That's how I started with disposables.
See,
I never smoked before.
Saying again, but there's another counter argument. Yes, it has started kids vaping that didn't smoke, but we were all kids once and we started smoking. So if they didn't start vaping, would they have started smoking? Probably.
But the thing is, you started smoking because you nicked a cigarette out your dad's pack. You didn't go to a store and buy cigarettes from a store because they would just give you a slap on the back of the head and send you on your way.
You did it because your mates did it. So it's peer pressure. So
do you think the kids these days then, Brent,
and also
their parents' disposables?
Pardon?
How many of us actually started smoking at school? There's 9 of us.
I was
How many of us started smoking at school?
I started smoking at school.
Yeah, I think all of us.
So kids are now starting to vape at school. So
vape, so basically, I see it as an age-old problem where kids are going to start smoking, whereas now it's just evolved into vaping because
it's
we all
cool.
started at school. We've all just said that we all started at school. So instead of smoking, they're taking a healthier alternative, obviously, which is vaping, but it is giving our industry a massive stigma, isn't it?
Yeah, but I agree with you.
And also,
there is a
there's
percentage of
also
kids that if vaping didn't exist, there's a percentage of kids that would have started smoking anyway.
Exactly that, because kids will
we all did it at school. That's what I'm trying to get at.
It was cool. It was cool to smoke.
Also, disposables, the nicotine content in disposables is huge. 20 milligram when you don't smoke is massive. You pinch one of your dad's bags and you'd be sick. You don't do that with a disposable because
when it comes to business, the Chinese are ruthless. I mean, fucking ruthless. They know damn well that kids are very vulnerable, and they know that if you can make kids addicted to things really easily, very easily. So they start tailoring these massive nicotine things to kids. That was where the biggest black cloud came from, because they were clearly advertised towards children, because they know they get kids addicted to it, and they just buy them and buy them and buy them and buy them. So, and that's where this argument really started to kick off. And I think we've all, those that are involved in the industry, all used to get these messages from Chinese manufacturers of these cartoon characters made into a fucking vape.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like there was teddy bears with a drip tip.
Yeah, the milkshakes with the straw coming out.
I was about to say the milkshake ones are what's popular at the moment, isn't it? They're the ones.
So they're not stupid.
When Proper Coils was going strong, I used to get emails from disposable companies all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
And they obviously thought all I sold was coils. Like, so I'm obviously not going to fucking put disposables on my website. It's the opposite of what I'm trying to do. But there's still, I was getting fucking emails every week of random Chinese companies.
I've learned how to get around that thing because they use bots to collect your email address. So if you've written your email address like in your contact profile of your website,
they'll have it. They'll take
just put a space in between the .com or whatever.
Yeah.
So that somebody that sees it can see, oh, well, that's weird.
Barry
But they
Kane.
can't just click on it and your email address is.
Barry Kane in chat has made a good point, and this is a new thing on me, but I'm noticing it more and more. He says, "Let's hope they crack down on the nicotine pouches before too long, as you can see those replacing the disposables trend with youngsters." This is true. It is really.
That is
You
true.
can
I
definitely
thought they were already
kid
banned.
doing TikToks with 10 pouches in their mouth and watching getting nicks.
Well, see, when I was younger, I think it was the Skull Bandit.
Yeah,
The
Skull
original-
Bandit.
Yeah.
But they were banned because they were giving people mouth cancer. I'm presuming it's the same deal. Or were they tobacco pouches?
Yeah, they were tobacco.
So that's why.
I think some of the snus not got fiberglass or some shit. There's a
Yeah, and
bunch of them
snus
that
as
have
well,
stuff
that's
in there
another
to,
thing.
like, irritate your gums. The thing is though, you don't. How many fucking things can you buy? Just store owners need to have a bit more discretion. Stop selling to parents. It's pretty fucking simple. Like stop selling.
There's no morals. There's no morals. Certain sway don't have morals.
Just start dishing out fines to people that don't comply with whatever the fucking laws are.
What do you do?
I don't know why that's not the thing.
It's
Dish out heavy fines to people that are taking the piss.
Yeah.
They haven't got enough resources. They haven't.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Wait,
Edinburgh as
you
a whole.
say that, but there's only 4,000 vape shops in the UK. That's not a big number.
Okay, let's look at Edinburgh. It's not the biggest city. There's 4 trading standards officers. 4 for the whole city.
Yeah.
So the only
And they'll only ever come out if there's a complaint, and they'll come and they haven't got a clue. They're not even educated.
Yeah.
They're not even. They don't even know what they're looking for. Like we had one because one of our competitors a few doors down, they like to report us. So when they were getting geek bars and when right at the start, we already had them in, and they're like, oh, they're selling legal ones, blah blah blah. Ours were all bought through legitimate avenues. Everything was legal as far as we were concerned, and just because they complained, they had to come out. And then I had to stand there and educate them. And luckily, we knew someone that worked for that chain. And we're like, send us a picture of your geek bars. Everything was the exact same. I go, so what makes mine's illegal? What makes theirs legal? And they're like, no, we just had to come out because someone complained. But that's all they do. They don't do anything. They're not proactive. Like in our street alone, we see, I don't know about Gary because he's generally locked in the back somewhere. But you see children hanging about now, which we never used to until convenience started selling them. They're in their school uniforms, and it's not like 18-year-olds, it's like young kids. And it's like the old age problem, like where, you know, when you were younger, you used to send someone in to buy you your Friday night drink. And it's the same scenario, but it's so obvious, but they're under-resourced. And this is the biggest problem. Even no matter what law we pass now in the UK, we're going to be under-resourced. They're not going to do it. These convenience stores, like the one in my village where I stay, he was like, we were on our knees, we were ready to close. And he goes, now we're churning out over 150 boxes of disposables. That's boxes of 10. So that's 1,500 disposables.
Yeah.
And he goes, the margin, he goes, on cigarettes, we used to make 6%. On disposables, it's far superior.
The deeper you delve into it, Ams, if you really research it, you just come away a conspiracy theorist about the government and what they've done and the people actually behind it and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of does link up that the whole thing is just fucking corrupt.
Yeah, of course it is. Like without getting into politics, right? I don't want to get into politics, and I really don't want to, because everyone's got. When it comes to politics, there's different views. But what Richie's doing is basically, it's an election winner. He's trying to win an election.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be bombing. You can't be funding the bombing of kids across the world, and then all of a sudden you're in a school caring about our kids.
Well, it's like the NHS. The government that we've got, the Tories clearly don't want the NHS. They've been fucking stripping it bare for years because they want to go private. So then you go back further and think, well, why are they so hell bent on wanting private? Then you find out that most of these politicians have got wives that are really involved in medical insurance. So it's like
They're all looking after themselves. Yeah.
They're self-serving motherfuckers, all of them.
Listen, Corona. If you were conspiratorial minded, that would have put you over the edge. Even if it wasn't for just like the whole COVID of it all. Again, that divides the shit out of people.
Yeah.
But like the COVID tracker was however many fucking billion, and it was like a pile of dog shit, and that's just like 4 billion really publicly that just evaporates, and everyone just goes, well, the COVID's done. It doesn't really fucking matter, and it's wild. So even if you take away like the tinfoil hat maybe aspect of it, where you start to go down that way or whatever, just on the surface of it, it's super crazy.
There were some politicians whose spouses were heavily involved in PPE to do with COVID. Gloves and all this shit.
Even Rishi Sunak's linked to that one.
Yeah. It was hospital stuff.
His missus has got a 0.94% stake in a company called Infosys. And that 0.94 sounds like fuck all, less than 1%. But I think that 0.4 is worth like 400, or 0.9 is like 400 million or something fucking crazy.
Yeah, but
it sounds like
company.
1%. Nothing.
Even the text alert that we had not so long ago, Fujitsu one. Do you know, like about 3-4 months ago, everyone's phone was going to go off.
Yes.
Oh yeah, early warning.
That was contracted to Fujitsu, who's then subcontracted it out to Sunak's wife.
Infosys.
And what was the point? What was the point of that text message?
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is about Fujitsu, they fucked over the post office as well, didn't they?
No, the post office fucked themselves over. Fujitsu fucking fucked everyone.
Yeah.
So overall, I think. Do you know what the biggest worry about what's going on right now? Pugs, you're in that other massive chat with about 700 people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, mine's is muted. But do you know
Have you
what's
muted
really...
it? I've muted the fuck out of that.
Yeah. I've done that straight away. But what's worrying is it's same as TPD. It's people that haven't got a clue sitting in an office. They are pushing their own agenda, or someone's giving them a wee brown envelope, whatever you want to call it. But they haven't actually got a clue. And I feel there was so many steps, even to this day, there's still so many steps that we can implement before we go down plain packaging. Has to be behind, like, do you know, like our cigarettes has to be behind closed doors or behind the... Yeah, I feel there's so many steps. Like, going back to simple licensing, we are more smoking cessation than your Argos, your convenience store, your butchers, your everyone. We've got more knowledge. So make it that you can only buy it from us. Follow, like, Australia, New Zealand model's quite good. Almost make it like pharmaceutical only, but like vape shop only. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to carpet bomb everyone.
The thing is,
just say everyone has to do this.
Regular tobacco doesn't need to be regulated that hard. So that means you'd have to regulate that sort of tobacco first, or together. Yeah. So wherever cigarettes are sold, then vape things could be sold.
There's one in Manchester. There's a tobacco and vape shop in Manchester, which I found bizarre. But
I found a lot of them across the world. And
that's a tough one. Though. If you just quit smoking,
they're quite big in Europe, aren't they?
Shop.
Yeah,
they're quite big in Europe. Them kind of stores. But no, I'm against the tobacco kind of. What you're saying, I'm against it because in the UK, it's convenience stores that are.
The problem.
It's
your primary place
any store.
Yeah.
It's not just convenient.
but they're
It's
the ones-
any store, a cell phone shop, a gift shop, a flipping
Yeah.
bottle store. It's
Yeah.
any store. I mean, if you own a garage that changes tires, you could have a display of disposables there and sell it. There's no regulation.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah, they made it too easy in the UK. Like, we have to have a tobacco license to sell vape. It's a 2-minute online form. It doesn't cost you anything. But my biggest issue is if we license it, all these convenience stores, because the margins are so good, they're going to apply for that. They have to regulate it, similar to alcohol, where you can't have more than X amount of alcohol shops or outlets, we call it, because that includes bars and pubs, within a certain radius. But it's still not going to eliminate our problem, where right now they're selling illegal 3,500 up to 10,000 puff.
I was saying this the other day.
Clearly over the counter. What would make us think that tomorrow, when disposables get banned, they're flouting the laws now? What makes us think tomorrow that they're not going to flout the laws again?
I'll tell you now, I'll tell you now. There's a young well, my normal job. There's a young element of people. We've probably got 10 of them now, and they all vape. Every single one of them vapes. Not one of them, not a single one of them, vapes a disposable that you get from a shop. They're all illegal. Every single one of them.
But with the UK vape ban, and they're going to make disposables illegal. Do you know that cocaine's been illegal for fucking ever?
Yeah.
You're joking.
I swear to you, I'm not lying.
I always thought I was not a criminal.
I don't do cocaine. I just like to smell.
I don't either,
Brent. I'm going to have to hide it now then.
This story is going to dominate for a while yet before a resolution is found. Anyway,
it is.
Let's get on to how Deathwish was revived.
Gary,
go big man. I'm useless.
Or myself. From my own perspective, what happened was I seen Maxie's emotional goodbye. We're closing down. I don't know if you've seen it. It was alive. Changes in law in Canada were cited. So I seen that, and straight away I was like, we can't let this brand die. Personally, I never owned a Deathwish prior to this. But I knew the brand. It was around from 2016, and we're 2019, 20, I think. And straight away I was like, right, okay, what will it take to keep this brand going? And I spoke to Jonathan Lacasse, who was the artist, I believe, Martin LaForest was. He was connected to Max. That night, same night of the live, we got chatting, and we were thrashing out a deal. He didn't want to go to anyone. He wanted to see our vision. He wanted to see the brand, which you can understand. Pugs and I have just started your journey building a brand. Come tomorrow if you wanted to sell that or whatever. You wouldn't want it to go to anyone because you'd want to protect it. You'd want to protect your baby. Oh, it almost becomes your baby, doesn't it? So we had many chats, and then I shared my vision with it, what we wanted to do. So that's where it started. We had it for a good 6-7 months prior to even announcing it. In the background, Gary, myself, we were working on a design, and that's where it's went. But our vision is for Deathwish is still to keep the Deathwish core identity, but we're not going to be stuck on the core. Like, we're not going to be stuck on historic Deathwish in a sense, and I don't mean this in a negative way. What I mean is, we want to put our interpretation of what we want to see, how we want to do it. We want to.
You've not strayed. You've not strayed too far.
That's why the first lot have just been solid mix. We want to make sure people know that we understand what.
I would argue with you in the sense that if you actually, John's got one right there. The Regenesis, the mod itself, it's never been done in that sense before. that shape. You can argue it's a rouleau. We've had many comments about that. But, you know, the actual effort and design that we put into making that shape, the thought that's went into it. So, yeah, we've done the mechs. However, the future, what we're releasing in May, hopefully at the Expo, and what's planned for this year, it's going to take it to a whole new dimension, I believe. But, obviously, when we design anything, we always have to remember Deathwish is Deathwish. We have to remember what it stood for, what it was, the design elements. There's design elements that we have to pay a particular attention to.
So when is your disposable coming out?
It's not. It's not. We're getting banned. China's on it right now. That's why I was late. 25.
Yeah, we reasonably sure that would sink us immediately. Even though
When it comes to the design aspects, then do you still liaise with the original guys from Deathwish just to say, look, this is what we're thinking, or
no?
No.
In a strange way, the previous designer, I did send him the original one. I'm not going to sit here and say no, but I don't know if it's. I don't want to say too much because
he's moved on.
Sorry?
He's moved on.
That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, I think he's moved on.
Obviously,
what you basically do then is you're keeping it true to the original brand in everything that you're doing moving forwards.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
With a name like Deathwish, though, you're going to have to keep certain aspects alive. You'll have to. You've got the name. You know, it's in the name. You can't do Deathwish and then bring out a pink teddy bear with a straw sticking out of his head. It just doesn't work like that.
Shit, I need to.
I mean, you could do a spin-off. You could do a spin-off Fairy Wish. You could do it. You could release a pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of cartoon skeletons out of his head. That'd work.
Sorry.
Well, I bet Chris ODB Raps could design you some.
Could, yeah, a little cartoon
cute
skeleton with a little straw sticking out of his head. That'd work, probably.
Gary's literally writing every idea down now.
I've already written down ice cream cone shaped disposable.
He's got a dictaphone now. Just
I've already got that on the notes. No, that's part of the. It's part of the fun.
When
with...
I say like true to Deathwish, Deathwish is known as much for its art as it is for the mods. They both have to be of a high standard.
You could always spin it. I mean, if you did bring out a disposable, it would be a Deathwish. So you know,
it would be
to your company.
Now we're,
yeah.
What we've done is we've sent. There's a new juice line just launched in the UK. I don't know if you've heard of it, Flooid. We've sent that out to China to replicate.
I've heard of it. Sounds good.
So we've sent that out. So that's our disposable range, 9 flavours.
I reckon it'll do well.
We're going to sell them at 20 day.
Are you lads doing Birmingham?
We are doing Birmingham. Yeah, we're in the home zone.
Yeah. Have you got anything? You got anything new for that?
Yes.
I'll let Big Man. I feel like I've already said a bit too much. On this thing,
you actually showed me at the last one.
Yeah, I sent you pictures, didn't I? That's fine though, because you're fucking you'll keep it quiet. But I
no, I won't. I'm fucking. You don't know it.
So far.
If you don't show me now, I'm going to wait until he's had 4 more drinks and ask him.
4
drinks. That's what it is.
I am terrible at keeping secrets.
You've done pretty well. So I say that there's probably a fucking clone getting made as we speak.
If I've not told you a secret, it's because I was drunk and I've forgotten.
Well, that's the key. A few more beers and I'll tell you whatever you need to know.
There's a fine line.
Yeah,
there's 2 people you don't share shit with, and that's Hanky and Pugs, because it will get.
You know what? I think Hanky's seen some shit as well. Hanky.
Has he? Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked.
I believe so, mate.
That's quite funny.
Who was?
Hanky.
Hanky. Hanky's still hoping I'll slide up inside him though, so that's probably why he's keeping his.
Don't tell Hanky.
That's why he's keeping his mouth shut.
All right, so we got a couple questions from Facebook group people. Only a couple tonight, but we've got Room 101 and 2 Truths. Mike the Bumper
Ooh. Which one are we doing first?
Questions.
Did you get questions?
Questions, sir.
So fucking sinister.
Can I
Yeah.
ask the Deathwish guys just a quick question before they do the questions?
Yeah.
Did you send a list of questions that you had to be asked?
Not yet.
This isn't
No.
your
What?
show. This isn't your show, John. You
Oh,
can't.
sorry.
We got
He's
we
already
got
tried to put a few pictures up twice. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not the
Who
host.
has to start drama? Go on, fuck.
All right, so we've only got a couple. First one from Graham Miller, Net Reality. He says, "Who is the Lovecraft fan?"
Oh, there's a few of them in there. There's a few of us in there. There's Chris Lee Prince. He's the boy that does the artist. He's the boy that does a lot of the art. He does all the art. He's a big Lovecraft fan.
What the fuck is
But
Lovecraft?
I'm
HP Lovecraft.
there you go. We
Yeah.
bit of lore. That's where Cthulhu comes from. Cthulhu, HP Lovecraft. Cthulhu and Cthulhu are two of his mental creations. Cthulhu being the
But going
daughter
back,
of Cthulhu.
like going back to what we were saying earlier about being true to the brand. So Cthulhu actually in HP Lovecraft is the daughter of Cthulhu. So Cthulhu was a mod that was previously made by Deathwish. It was a series mod.
Dual battery.
And we wanted to make a smaller, compact single battery. So, Peppa Pig. Can't beat Peppa Pig.
Nice. Love a bit.
Peppa Pig.
I'm distracted now.
Why would you ever let your kid watch Pugs on an iPad?
That's where Cthulhu came from, because she's the daughter of Cthulhu, which was a previously made mod by Deathwish under the previous owner.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we're trying to do, where we like keep it. We're trying to do something a little bit new, but try and hark back a little bit to the old Deathwish stuff.
Right. Second question, second and last. Will there be a Deathwish tube again?
Yes.
I see nothing.
Am's yes, and Gary's like, I'm not saying nothing.
I'm not saying fucking anything. I've already shown
think
that I can't be
Gary's
trusted.
a little reluctant. 100% there will be a Deathwish tube. It's
And
designed.
will that tube have a virtual leak-proof bottom airflow RDA?
We've already. Did I not tell you, mate?
Are we
We
still
already
going
have
on
a
about
design
this
getting made
idea?
right now.
Oh, you've totally stole it, haven't you? You're fucking just having it. Fuck it.
No.
Me being drunk
It looks
fucking
like
showed
it.
you. You're just having it. What?
It looks similar, but it's really different. It's totally different.
It's all our
Yeah,
own
is it-
design.
Is it called
definitely
the?
not- It's not called the underdog.
It's
Absolutely.
called
not.
the under puppy.
It's actually called the Pugs.
the under puppy.
Bomb dog.
Yeah.
we're-
So
we're-
Yeah, there will be a tube, and obviously we're biased because we've designed it, but it's going to be a lovely.
Yeah, sure.
lovely-
You've designed it.
Yeah,
Team effort.
it's painted. A tube. We have to paint that shit. We're innovators here.
I'll send.
No one's made a tube.
I'll send you.
before.
I'll send you later, Pugs, mate. Don't worry.
right. I'm going to pass you over to Ollie now, because he thinks that two truths, one lie comes first, but not this time. Room 101 for Ollie.
Hey, on the fucking pedestal. That doesn't look like Ollie.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's the only fucking bumper I've got.
Wow.
I'll get
He's
rid
not
of
aged
it.
well, has he?
Well,
Anyway,
I can try my best, but yeah, you need to give 3 things that you'd want to get rid of in the world. Anything, can be anything. Just what you'd get rid of, what annoys you, anything like that. And I've got to argue against it, and I'll put you in or won't put you in. It's one of them.
I've got a pretty inarguable one, by the way.
Oh, go on there.
oh, go on.
Older family members on Facebook.
That's
You're anti sharing like QAnon shit and all kinds of like lunatic bullshit from every end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Because like my
They
granny
think they
can't
have
filter
to.
the internet.
Yeah.
I must admit, because I do put a fair bit of dodgy shit on, and my language is choice usually on Facebook, and then your uncle will like chime in, and you go, "Oh, probably shouldn't have said that."
I every so often my mum will tag me in something like "to a loving son," and I'm like, Jesus Christ, mum, don't. It's really nice, but then all my degenerate pals are like, "Wait," and I'm like,
I think the older generations understand algorithms far more than anybody else, and they're just like they're fucking on that shit.
just feeling it.
I'll post a picture and then my nan will post something and get far more interactions than I ever would. Ever.
Yeah, that's another awful part of it. My dad's got billions of pals on Facebook, so his like count's through the roof. Not interested in seeing that.
I put my heart into a video all week. I've worked onto this video. Put it up. Oh, 2 people said, "Oh, good stuff." My nan put some.
Did your granny like it?
Yeah, my nan put some like minion.
Right, okay.
The next thing you know, she's like trending in like Russia or something. Like, what the fuck? How's this happened? So for that reason, that can go in.
Yeah,
I like it. I like that.
Fair.
Nice. One out of three. 1 out of 3.
Yes. Should I keep going? Is it 3?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah. 3 or 3 first. Yeah.
Go on.
Any type of diet juice, full fat or go fuck yourself. Don't be drinking Diet Coke and Diet anything. Just have the juice or have some water. Stop with the fucking. It's a different type of poison. It's just not poison that makes you fat. It just
you're right,
something else inside you.
That's better, mate. That's better, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like
it doesn't make you fat, but it dries your arteries out.
There is a place like a Diet Coke, like a Coke Zero. Diet, like Coca-Cola.
Coke Zero's even worse.
Zeros.
Oh, my third one is I'm putting you in wrong 101. That's an outrage.
I've done a biggie, man. I've done a biggie.
I'm mostly annoyed because when they brought the sugar tax in, they removed sugar from Iron Brew and called it the same thing, and then brought out a Iron Brew. But the Iron Brew that's the thing is dog shit now because they've tried to make it not poison. It's fucking poison.
Not every sweetener. I'm a stevia fan because that's not poison.
Stevia tastes kind of odd. It's not as good as molasses brown sugar.
And it's plant based.
Yeah.
That's like sucralose or aspartame and all that kind of shit. Yes, get rid of all that shit. But I can't say sucralose. Actually, I can't say that. Can I? No.
Yeah. BG Room 101.
Yeah.
No, I can't abide by why are you drinking juice? Just drink the full fat or water. There's no reason to have that middle ground where you think you're healthy but you're still dying. It's not.
I've never dabbled in full fat drinks. So if I have a Coke, I have a Coke Zero. But my favourite type of like cola, Pepsi Max. Nothing touches Pepsi.
Oh, that's shit.
No,
I'll tell you something, Ollie. I'm going to tell you this now for free. As far as colas go, you cannot beat the flavour of Coca-Cola in a glass bottle.
No, I can get behind that.
There is that.
Agreed. Have you ever had there's apparently Mexican Coke that I'd quite like to try. It's got extra poison. Extra delicious poison.
No, well, isn't it the Coca-Cola you get from Mexico is cane sugar? And the ones that you get,
I think so, but I think they also have less regulation, so they slip extra delicious in there. Yeah, they slip some extra. Like,
I don't think they've done that.
Kill you, but it's tasty.
They haven't done that.
Good stuff in.
I like that. I like that Peruvian Coke.
Yeah,
that's
used to be one and the same.
I imported some. I ordered a Fanta and a Coca-Cola from Nigeria, and that shit was cracked. I had it and I was a bit.
Ollie, have you never experienced like you're thirsty as fuck and you crack open a Pepsi Max and you put it in your mouth and it goes and it's gone
and just fizzy? Nah,
yeah, fucking gone. You don't even get to drink it. It just goes.
I don't know.
Even
Pepsi
the can knows you shouldn't drink it.
Personally, touching my hat against me, I'm getting all fucking nervous.
It's doing it like.
Listen, the fact that you're getting nervous telling us you like Pepsi Max shows there's a real shame to it, and that you know I'm right. You know you should just be drinking Pepsi. That you know that your mum wouldn't be proud of you if she knew you were drinking Pepsi Max. Your granny would look at you with such shame.
She's going to tell everyone on Facebook now that you drink Pepsi Max. Yeah, that's the end of you.
That's your granny's next meme. That's your granny's next viral meme. You are kind of Pepsi Max.
It's me drinking Pepsi Max.
Ollie, is it in or not?
Because everyone gives such. Everyone was.
No,
so
it's your decision, Ollie.
It's my
Ollie, it's yours.
choice. Nah, it's not going in.
Come on,
It's
come on,
my
Ollie,
choice.
come on.
Ain't going in.
wanker. If you had been quiet there, he would have been there. He would have regretted it. He would have been there.
If it's solely down to me, then that ain't going in because I can't get behind it.
Oh, he's putting his foot down.
What's your argument for it, though?
It's just. I haven't really got an argument. It's just like a personal.
Yes. Get it in the fucking room.
Like,
It's more.
if you haven't got an argument, you've got to put it in.
There is a health benefits, but like I'm not that kind of wanker that goes, "Well, this is
What's
healthy.
the health
This isn't."
benefit?
Do you know
What's
what I mean?
the health benefit, though? Excuse me, sir. Sir. I demand the health benefit of a Pepsi Max. Wait, and health benefits to what? A can of Coke or a glass of water?
Well, yeah, if you put it in, you fucking anything.
Even against a glass of Coke, I think it's
Shut
still
up,
poison.
Ollie. Normal Coke is healthier than Diet Coke, 100%.
I have heard
In moderation, yeah. The best thing to do is just drink it in moderation or drink water. The
Just
original
drink it
Coke.
with
Don't
rum.
drink,
You'll be
die.
fine.
Yeah. Regular Coke is pre-TPD. Everything else is post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coke is the goddamn golden nectar as well. Like a can of Coke on like a hot day with a burger or something. Jesus Christ, it's tasty.
It's better than
Like
milk.
nothing beats
Yeah.
it.
Ice cold can of Coke. Yeah.
I'll leave it in or not.
I'll put it in.
I don't drink sodas.
I'll put it in.
He's folded.
He
But I'll tell you what.
folded.
Blumpkin's gonna kill me next week, but do you know what? We're doing it.
Hey, oh, he said Blumpkin.
If I ever see you can't drink a Pepsi Max, I'm slapping it right out your hand. Fuck.
And you, the next one, Ollie.
Yes, sorry, stop me there. Victor is in chat. He said, just drink beer. Get on board with that.
Cheers.
Also agree.
Cheers
Good
to
health.
that one. Cheers to that one.
It's not beer, but cheers to that.
Right. What's
I was just having a quick look at the comments to see if I was getting rapid abuse for Coke there. You can call the fat dick, but now we're good.
No, good. Right.
I was saying I don't drink any sort of sodas, but Nevins will know. After a hard day of work, and it's like on a hot day, you go to the fridge, you get an ice cold glass of that white stuff. Oh, nothing beats it.
No, it's got to be room temperature. A glass of room
No.
temperature milk on a really hot day. That's what you want.
Why would I know that, Brent? Why would I know that?
No, the word that I need to use that I'm not going to say.
Milk.
Milk.
Say it.
Hello.
Milk.
Say
Yeah.
it. Come on.
Milk.
Too much
Hey,
controversy.
Hey, Chappy. Hey, Chappy.
Oh, we got one more. I've still got to go.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, one
I've
more.
not got another good one, to be honest with you.
Come on.
I couldn't
Must
think
be
of anything
something.
else that I despised enough.
Scuba divers.
Stubbing my toe. I would rather be punched right in the face than stub my baby toe.
Yeah.
Like my baby toe, I'd show it on camera, but it would immediately blur. I have like a little hook for a baby toe.
Oh, it's
The
like
rest of my
Brent's
toes are
little
pretty flat, and then just like a little fucking
Oh,
nub.
Brent's got your little toes, a little finger.
You've got a visual. That's what my toe. That is exactly what it looks like.
And
I'm gonna get
you
the
know what's
tattoo.
worse? Do you know what's worse, Gary? And it
What you
happens
got?
all the fucking time. The double stub.
Oh, what two toes or 2 feet?
No, same toe within 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, when it's all still
yeah.
tender and shit.
And then you do it again. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
You speak languages
Exactly.
you never knew you could speak.
just as the feeling's returning.
Yeah. And do it again. And
Pins
you
and needles, and then boom.
you actually think you're going to die.
See,
Well,
I
I'm
always find
currently
out
trying
I'm
to get fucking hell out of little man's vocabulary. Every
Yeah.
so often he mutters fucking hell because when I stop my tongue, I go fucking hell. Like I try and suppress it so that he can't hear me. But now he's
If you
got a couple
do it
times where
again,
he's like,
do it again 10 minutes later. It's like the gates of hell have opened in your mouth, and this weird noise comes out. And it's no
Just
distinguishable language.
That's
But
out
when
of
you
a
do it,
cave.
the room goes dark, and it's like smells of sulfur.
see, I've gone to
No,
the
that's
next.
when you shoot yourself.
I've gone to an age now that I find that stubbing my toe comes to a very close second place to getting out of bed in the morning and standing on your testicles. That's fucking terrible. You know, when you get to that age, there's nothing worse than because you get up and you forgot you've stood on them and you sort of,
Yeah.
you pull your
You
inside
trip up
out.
as well, it's
Not,
a whole
it's not a
thing.
good look.
When you walk to the
it probably
toilet,
feels even worse when they
holes in
sing
your bed.
back.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Yeah, it's when they bang on the front of the porcelain.
Yeah. Oh, that's cold.
I have vivid memories of sitting on my balls in a school chair. Remember the hard plastic school chairs? I have really vivid memory of like sitting down like a teenage dickhead and really fucking hammering my balls, and that still sits with me. Like it sits at the forefront of my brain.
I believe the word is pendulous. Pendulous is the best descriptive word.
Listen, those were tight teenage balls. Those were 15-year-old top testicles, the best balls that ever going to look.
Walnut
now
ball.
it's like it's like a wizard's elbow now. It's a nightmare.
It's elbow skin. That's what they did when they made people. What I'm going to do though is leftover elbow skin. Just stick the balls in it.
Yeah.
Listen, it's pretty hard wearing as skin goes, I guess. If you're looking for armor on your ball, it's elbow skin's about as good as you can go.
Ollie, is it in? Is it in, Ollie?
He's still got young tight scrotum. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
No, he's never even sat
on a what piece on me, man. I'm chilling.
Is it still there?
We're talking about balls. Don't be vulgar. God, I don't want to hear about your face. We're talking about bollocks now. Come on.
It depends because it's only a short pain window. If I'm being honest.
Excuse me, my wife's in chat and she just said Paul's don't quite hit the floor yet. But I have a little giggle when I watch him get out of bed when I'm still laid down.
Ollie's basically saying to Gary, don't be such a pussy.
Yeah, drink
Pepsi Max.
You're saying man up.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's only a short window. You'll survive, and there's worse things that have happened at sea. Do you know what I mean?
Tell that to my little fucking hooky toe. When I'm older and I'm walking in circles, you can tell that to me then. When I can't.
I'm not putting it in. I'm not putting it in.
I'm not gonna push too hard on this one. I didn't have a third.
You've won really. You've made me look a right tit on the last one, so you're gonna let this one go. I'll let you have this one, and then I'm gonna get violated.
To be honest,
I
bullied the last one into room 101. If I'm being honest, I bullied it in a little bit, but that's fine. I'm very passionate about Pepsi Max.
But I can't put stub in the toe because it's just it's a short pain, and it's grand scheme.
Yeah, fair enough. It is bitch pain. I'll give you.
I thoroughly don't agree with that statement.
Convince them. I'll sit back. Everyone, let them know.
Right, stubbing in toe is one of the worst things in the world.
To
be fair, it's user error. That thing that you stubbed your toe on was there before you were.
Yeah.
Now, Ollie, would you be willing to go smash your toe on a corner and just see how long the pain takes to subside?
Well, my
and then we can vote again.
People about my testicles in chat.
Somebody mentioned their bollocks floating in the bathtub, which is quite a funny image.
Backflip with the bollocks, man. That's a fucking elite.
Do you know what she's talking about? Right? Do you know what she's talking about? And I'll make it descriptive so you get the vision in your head. We've got our front bed. Mine and Joe's bedroom is quite small, so there's the bed in the middle, and there's about this far around the bed where we can walk. So when I get up in the morning, I usually I'll sit up, I'll lean up, and I'll go on all fours and climb to the end of the bed and get off. So if Joe's awake, she'll look up and she'll see me on all fours, back view, and she'll see me. And that's what she's talking about. She's telling everyone.
Oh, the goat. She ever tried to give you the touch of death? Has you been bent over?
Sometimes she'll give it a little. Oh, look at those.
Listen, God bless her having to watch you bent over that much.
Yeah, seriously, right?
Horror.
Yeah. It's beautiful, is what it is. Beautiful, beautiful vision. And now you're all welcome to it. Thank you.
A morning moonrise with a wee eclipse in the middle.
It's like I've got 4 legs when I'm going out.
Oh, you're like a bunny rabbit sitting on your haunches with your big bollocks. Right, somebody else should do room 101.
Enough about my testicles. Come on. Ams 101.
Yeah.
Sort it out, Ollie. Come on, take control.
I'm not putting it in.
He's not putting it in. He's put his foot down.
Yeah.
I'll put his bollocks in it.
Exactly my fucking point. But it's fine. We'll just move on.
Right, your stub toe didn't make it. My balls did. By proxy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
Alex, what have you got, mate? What are you ditching? And if one of them's me, I'm done.
Nothing compared to you guys. Mine's were a little bit more sensible, but hopefully Ollie's a wee bit lenient on me because I'm
trying.
not going to bully him.
Nah, Gary's wound me up, man. He's proper wound me up, man. He's got me going.
Don't worry about Gary. He's a lost cause.
He's not full of that aspartame. That's why he's all jittery.
Mine's is, like I said, mine's are a little bit more, probably a grumpy old man, more sensible. I've not got time for liars, egos, and all that.
Hang on a minute, two different people.
Yeah, you can't put us in. You can't put us in.
Both in. You can't put me and Nick in
there.
No, like liars, egos, and
doing it again.
Arrogance.
And what? Dragons.
Arrogance. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well,
he said dragons.
Dragons, yeah. I've got a problem with dragons.
That'd be random.
Lions, egos,
Dragons.
Like a wizard.
Fuck dragons.
I hate those lion dragons. the
Fucking
bastard.
dragons.
It's a year of the dragon. We can't
you
say
just
that this
mentioned.
year. It's a year of the dragon.
Well, so Alex, your shout. He's got me wound up because he said egos, and me and Nick are quite.
Wait, is this basically Victor? Yeah.
No, I can get behind that. I might be sounding a bit like my daddy, but I ain't got time for egos and all that bollocks. Like,
hang on a minute. I'm going to stop you there.
You're going to go back again.
You didn't let me finish, man, because I was gonna.
I saw your video today. That little fucking gangster skit that you did in that shop. You can't tell me you've not got a fucking ego. So shut the fuck up.
He struts through the door first thing in the morning with his shades on. And
massive fucking black shades on.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I sometimes give it the Billy Big bollocks, but I think everyone knows it's not serious when you actually look at me and go, "Oh, you're just a turnip."
It's a persona.
Turn it with.
Well, that's half the people with arrogance now and egos now. They are actually.
It is like, for example, if I do, and I'm not going to say any names because it's a bit rogue, but at the shows, I'm thinking like, "Oh, you're just a cock, aren't you? You are just a cock."
Genuine people with actual ego problems is a different thing. Me and Nick's is a joke, kind of, not really, but
it's a persona. It's a persona, and you shouldn't tell people it's a persona.
You've been telling people it's a persona for ages,
but yeah.
So they can go straight in, but it's with a. It depends if you're being like if that is you.
It's a genuine actual problem.
Yeah.
I can actually think of a couple of people that I've spoken to recently that fall into that category that make me cringe like fuck.
I've got a few in me, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but
just name and shame, it's fine.
Right.
Definitely not going to do that, Gary.
Yeah, straight in.
Come on.
Straight in. Come on. That was all 3 points, by the way. That was me done.
Yeah, nah. They don't. You can't argue really, can you? Because it's sort of just basic human interactions. You know what I mean? Just be. If you're a normal guy.
So that was your 3 in 1: the arrogance, the egos, and what was the other one?
And pugs.
You can go and join your balls now.
I was about to say the other half you can go in now.
You know what? I didn't even notice because they just stretched right in there and I just sat here and fine.
You're too busy rubbing your toe. You forgot about your balls. They fucking stuck in the door. All right, cool. Brent, take it away, son.
All right. So
that's 3. That was 1.
No, 3 in 1. 3 in 1. Arrogance, egos, and you.
Yep.
And Gary, fuck you. I got all 3 in.
So this section is called 2 Truths and a Lie. 2 Truths and 1 Lie. So what I'm going to do is ask each of you, Gary and Ames, to give me 3 stories about your life, made up, fictitious, 1, 2 real ones, and let the panel decipher which one is the fake and which are true.
You're muted, Gary.
You're muted.
Hold on. I'm a bit fucked here because I've got 3 things. 2 truths and a lie, but they're not stories around them. So if Ams wants to go first, he's got one. I'll concoct some stories around
I've not got stories, no.
That's all right. Don't need a story. Just 2 truths and a lie.
Go, Gary.
All right. I'm a quarter Russian. I can play the drums, and I was raised in England.
You're a quarter Russian.
Quarter Russian, can play the drums, was raised in England.
I can believe the Russian. I don't know why.
That's what I done, yeah.
Well, your accent is very British.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look Russian.
I was about to say you do look a bit Russian. Like,
Nobody's going to say looks like I've got rhythm.
You haven't got any drums in front of you, but you haven't got any drums in front of you. But can you pretend and just gives you best like?
What was it? What was
I have a keyboard there.
Yeah. No. Can you just play the drums? How you'd play them if there was a drum?
A little bit of a rotator cuff issue though is the only thing.
What was it? What was it? What was the first one?
Quarter Russian, can play drums, and raised in England.
I'd say you weren't raised in England.
Yeah, I'm going to go with number 3.
You can play the drums. What's the third one?
Number raised in England.
But this is the thing, because anyone can play the drums. He didn't say he could play it well. He just said he could play the drums. I mean, I've fucking bashed a few drums, but
I think he was raised in Scotland.
Yeah.
I think he was raised in Scotland.
I think that's a red herring one, so I'm going to go 2.
3.
Oh, it's a bit obvious, isn't it? It's a bit obvious.
What was number 3?
So,
what was number
4? So number 1 was
number 5. Scott's the only one with number 1.
Okay, so the quarter Russian is a lie. Play the drums, lie. I was raised in Cambridge till I was about 8 or 9.
Son of a bitch.
I used to have a really posh English accent that got fucking battered out of me.
You do 2 lies and 1 truth. Are you dyslexic?
Yeah, you did.
I did 2 lies and a truth. Yeah.
Well, people always fuck this up, don't they?
Ollie, get him in that room. Get him in that fucking room, Ollie.
You know what? I always feel like a bit of a dick having to explain it to people like a retard. And every week I'm like, I don't have to get so in depth with it. People will just understand, 2 truths and 1 lie.
100%. Yeah.
Welcome to Gary.
Oh no, actually, I can play the drums. Yeah, sure. I'll play the drums.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Scott, you got it right.
Yeah. Happy days.
Right, what's Big
Ams
Man
is
got?
rethinking his answers now.
Yeah.
I'm actually rethinking my employment.
Okay. Well, I hope Gary's the one that sends out parcels, because I'm going to order some shit and we'll send out 3 mechs and 1 RDA.
Listen, it's a lucky dip, mate. We'll call it a surprise.
You're gonna get this.
Yeah, it's all good. Right, so just to be clear for the people in chat, 2 truths, 1 lie. Mix them up so we don't know where the lie is, and go.
My balls hang like coconuts for various reasons.
That's subjective.
That's got to be true.
I've been on a helicopter ride with Glenn Michael, and I.
Who?
Glenn Medeiros.
Glenn
Sorry?
Michael.
Who's Glenn
Glenn
Michael?
Michael.
Ollie won't get it, but surely the older contingent get it.
No, no idea who that is.
Cartoon Cavalcade on a Sunday.
You're saying that like I should know.
No idea.
I think you had different TV than everyone else growing up.
Well, I think I know which one the truth is.
I'm
That's definitely true.
I'm
That's true.
furiously Googling Glenn Michael.
A lot of this guy's photos are
Oh,
in
you
black
didn't
and
finish
white,
the
which should
last
give
one.
a time frame clue.
Sorry, and the last one
The third one.
was
Yeah.
I was born in the toilet.
Holy shit.
Right, so 103.
Holy shit. Yeah.
That's what she
Your
said.
balls for sure hang low. You sure have
Oh,
hang
sure.
low balls.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Got to be.
Yeah.
But are they hairy like coconuts?
Big time. Big time. I've seen your arms and back. There's no way your balls
Right, hang on a
are
minute. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Right. Coconuts don't hang in a sack. They're tipped against the tree. So it's either got a scrotum like a fucking 15-year-old.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah, I imagine coconuts in a sack, making them real low and hanging.
Yeah, but coconuts don't hang in a sack.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I imagine coconuts in a sack making
No,
it
but
Unless
possible.
you're
I get
saying,
what you're saying, though.
unless you're saying his balls are the size of coconuts.
Right, get him out. Get him out. This will fucking solve
Come
the
on,
problem.
yeah, come on. Get your nuts out.
Is it wrong to feel like masturbating now?
Yeah, last week's guest showed us his nuts.
No, Scott, it's fine. Hankey's doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Happy days.
I don't think he was born on the toilet.
No,
Glenn
Oh,
Michael's very specific.
I'm going to go 3 as well.
Yeah,
I'll go
Glenn
3 as
Michael's
well.
too specific because nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, I was
I can't
gonna
believe you
say,
haven't watched
I'm
Cartoon
going to say
Network.
2. It might be a bit of a play.
Just for the audience, Glenn Michael was born in the 16th of May 1926 and is a former children's TV presenter and entertainer.
But what
Never
about
heard
I can't
Blue?
believe you've
Well done,
never watched
something.
that. How old are you guys?
He sounds like a nonce.
Only I can understand.
you've got
We're all 25.
A bug baby.
With
You
17
bug
years
baby.
experience.
3 for me.
Great.
number
3.
3.
No, wait, 2.
Uh,
2. I think that Glenn Michael's.
I'm going to go 1 because no one else went 1.
Glenn Michael's a lie.
Number 2 is the lie.
Oh, that was either really clever or really stupid.
No,
No,
I think
but-
I thought
Use
it
your
was
balls,
a bit
Tango.
like a clever play. I did think.
Victor knows.
Yeah.
Victor knows who Glenn Michaels is.
Like, did you not watch that on a Sunday?
Well,
Seriously?
it's clearly a Scottish thing.
No.
I'm 34, and the only thing I can remember on a Sunday is Heartbeat.
I've
I'm
literally never heard
46,
anybody
I can
say
only
Glenn
just
Michael.
remember my
I'm
name.
42.
Sunday was heart to heart, sitting in front of the fire after you just had a bath.
Yeah, Dixon the Dock Green, mine was.
He was an entertainer for 20. Oh, sorry, his career at Scottish television spanned 26 years.
There you go.
Was he
Sorry,
in the
my
Jimmy
apologies.
Savile and was he in that era of
No.
entertainment? Now?
He was in that club.
No.
Has he got the key to a mark? That's all I'm asking.
How many times, though?
Right, let's do a giveaway. This week is 2 bottles of the fabulous Flooid. Any 2 that you like, whichever 2 you want. Just contact
Any
Mike,
two
tell
of
him
these.
2, your address, and
Lovely
you want.
things.
When you want.
Can we jump on that, Nevs?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get on it. I mean,
Yeah.
you two you want to use picking the winner, so it's going to be a bit.
All right, okay.
Yeah, you can't pick
I'll-
yourself,
I'll
so
pick
you're not going to
something
win.
and Gary can pick, yeah? There's 2 of us.
Yeah.
I'll
we doing
chuck in a
two?
Cathilla. I'll chuck in a Cathilla.
Oh, you want to chuck something in? Oh, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, of course
nice.
you can.
All right,
I'll
in that case, we'll do 2. We'll do 1 for the Fluid and we'll do 1 for the Cathilla.
How about pair them together, Pugsy?
Yeah, I think that'd be better. Pairing them together, juice with the mod in it.
Juice with
Yeah,
it.
mate.
All right,
For what?
Yeah,
One giveaway.
nice.
Yeah, 1 giveaway in it.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not. It's your show.
Oh, let's do that. Well,
Yeah, that'd be
If
If you
that-
can split them, we can split them. If that's
I mean, if you both want to pick a winner each, we'll have to do it twice. We'll have to do 2 giveaways. If you
I don't
Do
wanna
2.
pick
Do
one,
2. Do 2.
Let's
do
do
two.
2, right?
We'll
Let's do an RDA with Pugsy's with Fluid, and I'll do a Cathilla on its own.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Lovely price. Thank you.
In
So
that
stop,
case,
Pugsy, we'll
then,
send you our bottom feed airflow. We'll send you.
Is the RDA called the Pugsy?
Couldn't even get it out.
It's the
in
first
that
one that
case,
won't
then
leak.
it's giveaway time.
What should we do first? We do the RDA and the Fluid.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
Okay.
right.
So,
Ollie,
Is
have you
Gary
got the
gonna,
timer?
is Gary gonna choose this winner?
You got the timer ready, Ollie?
Who's going to pick this one, Gary or
We'll
Ams?
do a time. I'll do a
Gary
time.
can.
I
Yeah,
like
do
this.
a timer.
I'm
Picking it, boys.
Billies now. I don't just sit in the corner. I quite like
Gary, are you able to see comments?
Yeah, I'm on the chat now.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How long's the time? 5 minutes.
Five
5
minute
minutes.
timer.
5 minute timer.
Right,
Tell me
let
when,
know.
and I'll stick a picture up for my recent trip to the zoo.
Oof. Ready?
Yep.
Far
Go.
away, Mike.
Interesting. Right. Okay, you know the score, everybody. Funniest
Oh,
caption
you
wins.
stalking me, mate?
Do your worst. We've got some good people in chat, so I'm expecting some good comments.
The one with the
Please
floating bollocks, I enjoyed.
make them.
I enjoyed
You got
floating
5
bollocks.
minutes,
Tony.
starting when it launched. So go. Oh, they stumped. I got fat just like that on my back. It says Brent. You can't win it, Brent. Let's just see. Craig Campbell, Connor's still waiting for his Flooid win. My dad waiting for his food. Kim McIntyre, wait, I should be taking that as oh no, that's a different thing. Jane Dodd, Pugs trying not to drag the balls. Hey, easy, Tiger. Oliver Jones, Pugs at the end of the bed when Joe once again takes the piss. Space Turtle, Gorilla on Vic's chair. CC calls. Wow, the ex-wife is still at home. Game Attack 77. Tarzan put me on timeout. Dino, nearly got a generation on you, Kim. Oh no, fucking hell! You stop talking normal. Nevins, this is not what happens when you drink Pepsi Max. Nice. On topic. Mark 8, Shrek riding around Expo.
Very specific.
GT fecking Twin Camp. Pugs pouting after Joe told all about his ball bag. Kim McIntyre, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Matt Polly, bring your dad to school day. Nice. Hanky, Gary, is the photo just like Ams's back? This is Gorilla War Chair. Nice, Nick.
Oh,
Nice.
Matthew Woodham, waiting for the post. Vaporony. Lynn Smith, Pugs holding his balls before going into 101. Will you leave my balls alone? Oh, it's my missus when I say she can't have a Mackies. Wafdam, wow, a gorilla in a Steam Pugs costume. Suck a dick, Wafdam. Brent, 6 months into the meat diet. It's a Space Turtle. Kim McIntyre, I had my Weetabix this morning. Check out my glutes. CC calls, Pugs having a shady wank. Fuck's sake. Dino, Gorilla Bottle's new logo. Nice. Wooden, when you are put on the naughty chair as an adult. Kim McIntyre, look, that's a real bug baby. Connor Smith, and here we see a wild Victor Mullen after attempting to devour some of his fellow peers' Baileys at the watering hole, also known as Expo. Too long, didn't read. Fucking hell, Connor. Van Cunningham, Pugs after Nevs mispronounces Grenadier. Robert stubbed his toe taking a breather. Dino, my wife at the school report. It's true. That's actually true. That's what happens when you go to a school report. You have to sit on them fucking chairs. Netherlands, monkey seat, monkey do. Monkey seats, monkey do. Nice. Space Turtle, that's the inventor of chubby gorilla bottles. Fake God. Oi, how did you get a pic of my dad? Bacon Bunny, my wife at parents' evening again. Game Attack, school's campaign picture for racism on Bring Your Parent to School Day. School's campaign picture for racism. Is that racist? I don't know. Contemplating who Glenn Michael is as proper coils. Dino gone busty is now identified as gorilla, not tax related. Bacon with Beck. Connor, that was about as funny as a Guinness fart. He's right. Dino, fucking gorilla, give Vic's chair back. Scott Wood, I was only laughing at Attenborough standing on his balls and got put on the naughty seat. I'm going to say it, Mike, not the Saturday Show Live. Mike, Angie waiting in reception at A&E this week, you tight twat. Angie is beautiful, and you're punching.
I know I am.
Joe Foster, if he leaves an actual monkey's finger, guess he's on the meat diet too. Connor Smith, I can feel my arse going numb from here. Kim McIntyre went to bed with a 10, woke up with a 2. Matthew Woodham, when your wife thinks you're working on the garden. FV Vape Show retracted his statement. He was having none of it.
There you go.
It was probably massively racist. Anky Panky, I hope I come before this fucking chair breaks. Barry Jones like the Lavandle. CC calls. Pugs waiting for the other wise monkeys. You just fucking leave me alone. Size of that fucking ass crack. Vape Bunny, Tarzan fucking stood me up again, the twat. Effie Vape Show, fucking Cabra's advert. Matthew Woodham, Pugs asking for his chair back. GT fucking Twin Cam, this picture demonstrates Pugs ball bag. It's a sausage ratio. Gorilla is the ball bag. The chair is the sausage. Waiting for the back sack and crack wax. Dino, nice back boobs. Connor Smith, patiently waiting for my fluid winnings. Please.
What's the point of calling time if you carry on reading?
Oh, I'm just doing the ones that are already there. Not my proudest wank, banned from the zoo now, says Kim McIntyre. Carl Ryan, some fucker stole his drums. I know what it means. Dino, that's me in the corner, that's me in the spotlight, already been said. I'm going to stop there. I couldn't think of anything because I felt sad for the gorilla contemplating life. So, some good ones there. Some good ones.
Some very good ones this week.
Are you thinking, lads?
Harry, you got a problem.
No, I think I was looking through. I think I want to. I picked my winner because he got me a few times throughout the chat, but he also burned me pretty hard. So I'm fucking.
Can I just add one? It was after time, so it can't count. But Woo Vapes is pretty good. Your dad's side eye when he's trying to watch TV and someone's talking.
As long as it's not Space Turtle.
Can't be Space Turtle because he can't win.
Yeah, I wanted to pick him because he was being but he fucking burned me. I think Kim McIntyre, not my proudest wank band from the zoo now.
So he goes with the tits. Okay.
Nice one, Kim.
Yeah, we see your weakness.
Nice.
I don't know. I assume she has titties, but I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Who was she getting in touch with? You, Ams, or you, Gary?
For Fluid, Kim, just put yes in the comments if you're still at the address that I have for you, and I can get the Fluid out for you. But also,
And choose your flavours, obviously.
Yeah, let me know the flavours.
Hardware will be. I've got Kim's address as well, so.
Everybody's got Kim's address.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
Kim's
We've all got Kim's address.
I believe after tonight, also Ollie has Kim's address.
Oh, that's I'm here.
I believe Am's your Monday and Thursday with Kim. I'm Wednesday and Friday.
Nice.
Should we, Pog, should we check with our stockists and see if we can afford to do two more bottles in the next?
I was actually just going to say, Mike, this is Ollie we're talking about. You probably both got Wednesday.
Yeah, probably.
So onto the Cathella. Pog, should we do 2 bottles with this as well?
Hang on, Kim's piffed it.
What did? Oh, she only vapes pods. She vapes pods, doesn't she?
She only drinks pobs. Pobs? What's pop?
Pobs.
Pobs.
No pobs. No pobs. Dino.
Well, that's the beauty of fluid. You can make it a pod juice.
You can make it.
But she's talking about the RDA, I think.
So, well, in that case, Kim, do you want the fluid and you can give the RDA to Dino? Is that what you're saying?
Give the RDA to the fucking mech. Whoever wins the mech.
The Cathella. Yeah.
I don't. There's not. They're not all.
No, they're not. They're not all desserts, Kim.
No. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Hey, look up, Goose.
Hey, I have to say your bottles are really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think one of them swirls are a couple of mil out though.
They're fucking not. Right, do you know what?
Mango, wasn't it?
Send Kim a cobalt on an impeachment, do you know what? Fuck it. Send her a cobalt on an impeachment and a onyx.
Yeah, they're nice. Fruit
that'll
flavors,
work.
All the fruits.
Send her them. You getting them, Kim? Whether you like it or not?
And then
Kimmy, cobalt.
Dino's like that. Motherfucker. You got the RDA, Dino.
And which other one? Sorry, cobalt, impeachment,
Cobalt, impeachment, and onyx.
onyx. Done.
awesome.
There you go.
Who am I sending the RDA to?
Dino.
Daryl, make yourself known, Daryl.
I think I've got Dino's address actually.
I've got Dino's address. If you haven't got it, I can sort that out. That's no problem. We'll sort that out.
Someone send.
We'll sort that. All right. So next giveaway is the mod. Is it?
It is.
And two bottles of fluid.
Another 2 bottles of fluid.
Oh my
Got to
god!
match it. Got to match it.
My commission's fucked this month. Though.
Isn't
I
it?
think it's
You're not
this.
wrong.
This is why people love this show, because every time that it's just okay, and we'll give it. Yeah, and we'll give more.
See, you know why? This.
Because we can. Of course we can.
Right, so next one. Customers won't block a photograph of Pugsy's ball bag. Can I have that? I'm
They
going
will
to
block it.
I'm
I
going
can
to send
sort
it.
that out for you, Space Tail. I can sort it out.
Scott's already got it.
Right, so I've still got one of my holiday snaps.
Nice.
So I can use that one.
Oh, I want Tom.
Right, same again. This is for the Cathilla mod and 2 bottles of fluid.
Oh, nice. Tell me when,
3,
Ollie.
2, 1, go.
Boosh. Right, so. You know the score. I've got 5 minutes. From now on.
You can hear the cogs whirring, can't you?
You can, can't you? That's Ollie and that's Kim. That's all I'm saying.
All right, state the obvious, Kim. Yeah, all right.
We've had that.
I've only been on one holiday.
We haven't had that picture. Have we?
It does seem familiar, but you know, it's
if we've had it before, it was long enough ago to use it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Polly says you don't need to be a dentist to remove a canine. Nice. Now that's dog's bollocks, says Ben Cunningham. Now that's a blowy, says CC Coils. Chinese New Year can suck a dick, says Scott Wood. Oliver Jones, my dog when Pugs was fuck's sake.
I've gone for it again. It's so unoriginal, but I thought it was funny.
My dog when Pugs was talking about his getting out of bed.
Poor little Teddy. He'd never get over that.
Kim McIntyre. The song Beach Balls, Get Ready. That's what this song comes from. Woo Vapes dog. Oh, Cumberland sausage. GT Twin Cam just says ouch. Vape Bunny, the dog in room 101 trying to catch Pugsy's bollocks. Will you just fuck off? James Vape stuff. Have it, you slag. Have it, you slag. Connor Smith. Bang. Oh, here we go. Bang and the dick is gone. No, Ollie, you can't have your cock sucked by a dog. Year of the dog chewing a toy. Bearded Vape God, take a bite out of this. That reality. Thailand instant sex change service. Tim McIntyre, that is Ollie's underwater blowy. Space Turtle, that man had to change his family name after the photo was taken. Condolences to the former Mr. Wang. Nice. Ben Cunningham, dogs finally getting revenge on China. Oh, no. Racist, but I like it. Matt Polly, pulled on the beach. She was rough. Spelled R-U-F-F. Nice. GT fucking Twin Cam. He's got his eye on the balls, that's for sure. Stuart Valentine is too little to be a frisbee. Lynn Smith, just here for the vasectomy. No doubt. Good night, sweetheart. That was a bad time for you to come in, my 5-year-old daughter. Yeah. No. Jesus. Just Josh. Nevins when he nailed a flavour profile. Beardy Vape God, is that worse than stubbing your toe? Kim McIntyre Rex knows where his treats are. Matt Polly, bitches love the schnitzel. Dino, see that flying ginger went to Thailand? Game of dog. I hope this don't taste like bat. Oh my god. Woo Vates, cradle the balls, baby. Big Ken's cupboard. Hey up, Kenny. Kenny jumped in to try and win a Cathilla. The panel reacted in a bitey manner.
Evening, Kenny.
Stuart Valentine simply says Bangkok.
Oh, what he did there.
Pretty good.
Nicky Maynard gritting his teeth, thinking I'm fucked. GT fucking Swim Cam. I think I downloaded the wrong Commissar Rex. I don't know. Scott Wood, Phil and Dimmy, China Trip takes turn for the worst. Kim McIntyre, he had it behind the bins after because it was no longer attached. Kim's going in hard for Ollie. Dino, police dog smells something suspicious. Anki, the dog wants to know what sausage you like. Dino, no, wolves. Wolves. He put his drugs there on purpose. Space Turtle. That dog was fed on rice noodles. Vaporony vasectomy service on a budget. Game Attack. Dogs are learning Wang Chung. Lesson 1. Remove the sausage. Matthew Woodham. I just want a Cathilla. Fuck the dog. Joe Foster. She's 6. Paul. Jesus. What?
That's your daughter. You said
Your
five.
daughter.
Sorry, yeah, she's 6.
Not 5.
Sorry, yeah, I do apologize. That doesn't make it any better, by the way. Dino, poor fucking kid in the background. Cece Calls, Gobble Gobble, Kid McIntyre, Blackpool offers cheaper service than Town Sex Change. Beardy Vape God, he won't be happy after this. Oliver Jones, does your dog bite? No, he just sucks. Connor Smith, leave the bone alone. It's safe for Hanky. Can you reach Triada? Vape Bunny, not the teeth treatment I was expecting to get in Turkey. Dino, one flew over the cuckoo nest.
Cuckoo's nest.
Cuckoo, sorry.
And
Cuckoo.
that is time.
Right, I'll read the ones that were there already because it's a big fucking list. How to transition in China. Blue Vapes offering free a little more than circumcision services. That blowjob hurts, says Lynn Smith. Kim McIntyre. No, wait, no, that was just saying it to Kenny. Jay's Vape Reviews. That will teach you to cook, my brother, for your chow mein. Wow. Jane Dodd, retrieve the ball, son. Good done. Big Ken's cupboard. No, then again. Space Turtle, it's a dog eat dog world. It's a dog eat dong world. Nice.
Pretty good.
Disney calls new meaning of T-Rex. Space Turtle. Fenton! Fenton! Matt Polly, not enough high tea, get the bitey. Here's your treat, now sit, says Dino. Kim McIntyre, Ollie's too young. I'm going to say it anyway. Ollie's too young for me to go hard. I got rid of my penis in Blackpool. That's me in the picture. Matt Polly, Butcher sends his dog to retrieve the merchandise. I know that was Game Attack. Matt Polly, when she says she can take her teeth out. Officer Rex, the Schaefer Police dog show fucking blew it with obscure references. Ah, right, okay. Shark Not Bark. Oh, do you know what? It's fucking long gone. 1-on-1 size of pugs versus his chihuahua. Fuck you, Nevins. Go on. I read that really quick. That was a fast list.
It was.
Sorry if you came too late.
Big man fruit. Oh, he's not. He's there. But he's frozen.
What? Who's picking this one? Ams.
You've got
Yeah,
to
it's
get
Ams, this one.
You've muted again, Ams.
No,
Part of
no,
this is that we need to hear you for the answer.
Fussy.
Let's play charades.
He's still muted and still talking.
Yeah.
Can you do sign language?
No.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm assuming he'll come back. You just reconnect and disconnect.
And while he does, we got another question in the post. From,
My winner was Turtle.
Got another question in the post from Herb, and he says they hinted about a series mod. Can they give a little more info about it now, or are they still thinking about it?
I shouldn't say anything.
Perfect timing for
It
like
shouldn't or won't.
I shouldn't say
and I
shit.
won't add him back until you've said.
No, he's not allowed to say anything. However, I am, and yes, they are.
Yeah. I'll show you
My bad.
pictures if you need it. I'm just too fucking loose-lipped. I don't think before I talk a lot of the time. So it's better letting Big Man talk about that.
Right. Okay.
So it's
All right.
yes.
Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, I feel like I already blew a little bit at the beginning, so I'll just keep fucking quiet. We have a shitload of stuff coming. We've been pumping ourselves for the last year and a half, 2 years, to try and get everything ready ahead of time, so that we're not lurching from thing to thing, not lurching from project to project. So now we're at the stage where we're really in a pretty good position. We're nice and ahead in terms of getting designs ready and getting everything tested. So it would just be sort of release order for them, and yeah. But we're getting there. We're far ahead of where we need to be, which is really nice because it means the last year and a half, 2 years has been pretty stressful.
So,
Okay,
Ams, just when you're back there, Gary's after saying you're releasing a series mod.
He's jumped out. He's
He's got again.
You're such a wanker.
Kim,
Tell him I've said something. He'd be like,
Yeah,
oh,
he actually gave the release date.
Kim McIntyre said, I've absolutely no idea who Ams is or this Russian dude.
He's none of your business. Go back to your business.
He plays the drums. That's all you need to know. He plays the drums.
I'm a fucking pro. I'm a drumming pro. Wait, did I not fucking pick you for the prize, you cunt? She gets fuck all.
Oh, she's getting fluid anyway, which doesn't come from you. So.
She's all in a fanny flat because Ollie's on.
Cheers. See? Fucking
So your May Expo, are you going to be releasing a new mod at May, or I don't want to know what it is.
Yes,
but is that,
yes, we are going to be yes. Fuck you, are going to bury me. We're going to be we're releasing a thing at Expo for sure.
Nice.
Right,
Thing,
cool.
I think.
And it looks real pretty, and we've got it's
I'll be
nice.
checking out. I'll be checking out fucking RDA's airflow.
When you
No,
say
I would never.
when you say a thing, do you put batteries in the thing or do you put coils in it?
It definitely uses battery power. It definitely needs battery power to function, as do all the. So I feel like I'm not giving anything away. Big man, they're trying to fucking bury me. They're asking about things getting released, and they know I'm a dickhead. So I'm going to put this over to you.
So Ams, tell us about the series mod.
I've said nothing, incidentally, about anything. So don't let these 8 jackals fucking.
Series?
Yes.
Mod?
So I'll give you a run. Did you hear the question that was asked in on the post, Ams, or shall I read it again?
No, yeah.
A question from Herb Williams. It says, they hinted about a series mod. Can they give a little more info about it now, or are they still thinking about it?
There will be one. There'll be actually 2. There will be 2. One in season 1, one in season 2. Just waiting on a prototype on the first season and the second season.
Yeah, that's what Gary said.
Have we picked the winner?
That's it. That's exactly what Gary said.
We haven't picked a winner for the second one, have we?
Oh yeah, we need a winner as well. Can you go through? Can you go through all the wins?
I can't see the comments, so can someone else pick it? Even Gary again?
Gary, did anything really make you laugh apart from Space Turtle, who still wants Fluid?
He's getting fuck all. Take Kim. Somebody, whoever I pick here, is getting Kim's present as well, or Kim's fucking prize. He gets nothing. Yeah, let me scroll back a bit. Oh, actually, Dog Eat Dong. Who did Dog Eat Dong? Actually, no, that's fucking. That
was Nevin's, wasn't
it?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I actually like that. I like Dog Eat Dong. I can't.
Who said Dog Eat Dong?
Was it
I
Josh?
can't remember. I think it was the Turtle Boy.
He can't win.
Yeah, he can't win. He's in Germany. He can't get nothing through.
Oh, motherfucker. All right, let me give another one. Give me another one.
Who can't get things through?
Turtle can't get anything in Germany. He says he can't get anything.
We've tried many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
If you've got a
Oliver
way to
Jones'
get
comment
into
was
him, you
really
think
funny.
you can.
Do you know which
would
one made me
appreciate it.
laugh? Actually, it made me laugh quite a lot. Have it, you slag.
I mean, it's like splatting the cock is gone is pretty good as well. Or what was the? Who was Fenton? Oh, that was that same prick. You get nothing.
Fenton.
Goddamn
Fenton was
German.
good. Oh, was that him again? Fuck me.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that boy gets
Yeah, it
one,
was.
but I don't want him to because he's burned me a few times.
Have
I
it,
want
you
to not
slag
enjoy
was
him.
James Vape stuff.
Have it, you slag's pretty good. Nice and to the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, James Vape stuff.
So he wins an RDA, a Cathilla, and 4 bottles of fluid. Lucky boy.
There you go. James.
Nice.
James Vape stuff. We definitely haven't got your details. So if you can get in touch with any of us here, but mainly Mike, if you can, because he's the keeper of the fluid.
Yep.
And then send details.
That's Paul's mouth. That's Paul's mouth on there. That's Paul. That is.
Fuck's sake, he's done us again. And get hold of Ams or Gary for the mod. And well done, mate. Well done. You got 2 bottles of fluid, your choice of flavour. Excuse me. And the mod from Ams and Gary.
You get that burp for free.
Nice.
Get that burp thrown in for free.
First one, Ams and Gary. Brilliant prize. Absolutely brilliant
Nice
prize.
one.
Well done. Thank you, you two, for that. That was great.
Yeah, cheers, lads. On to our last section.
Ooh.
You know what it is? You know what it is, folks?
Goats.
Have you got the wheel?
Have I got the wheel? I'm not that organised.
Come on, get the wheel going. Come on.
It takes what's a mere minute, young Nicholas.
So for Gary and Ams' sake and everyone in chat that doesn't know, we basically spin a wheel, whatever genre it lands on. We pick our favourite film from that genre. There's 9 of us, so we are going to have to go 3-3,
3 and 3.
and then ultimately have a final one to decide. You just got to pick your favourite film, and then it'll be voted on in chat. Simple as that.
And the genre for this week is going to be.
Can't see.
Oh, no. I don't think I picked music again, did I? It's probably getting quiet. Anyway, Paul's not in, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go. Oh, so not again.
Drama again.
Fucking drama again.
Right. Everybody on the show, say yes if you want me to spin it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
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 Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Sci-fi.
All right, sci-fi it is. But it's not corrupt.
Spin it again.
It's very fair.
I'll chuck mine in. I'll go Prometheus.
Ooh.
Prometheus is
I
pretty
do
good.
like it. I do like it. I do.
I'll chuck
but do you know
mine in.
what? Actually, I'm gonna cut in. I will see your Prometheus, and I will raise you an Aliens.
Wow.
And I will go with Total Recall because there was a woman and there were 3 tits, and I'm a fan of it.
Well, what are we doing? 3 on 3.
3, 3, and 3.
3.
So you got 3.
Yeah, we got 3. While that's running, we can talk about the other ones.
The only thing about Prometheus, Nick, that I will say is that I was bitterly disappointed because I was hoping the next one was going to be what it was supposed to be, and it wasn't.
Yeah, and me, but I just love fucking Michael Fassbender. I think he's fucking amazing.
He is brilliant. He is really, really good.
There we go.
I wanted to
First
see
poll
more
live.
about engineers.
I have just
First
seen a
poll.
comment. There's 9 members and there's 9 fluid flavors. So who is which? I like that one. That's a nice little.
Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it?
That's a cool one,
Who's
yeah.
which flavor? I like that one. Who is which flavor?
Oh, Mike's claiming Jammer.
I believe I'm old. I believe I'm old. No, Mike's old boy.
Mark, your old boy.
You're old boy.
I think coming from Cornwall, I should be Mama Jammer.
No, I should be.
Oh, I get you. Yeah. Yeah,
That's my
I'll
genre of music.
take the old boy. I'll
Nick,
take the old boy.
as much as Nick would like to be on it, he's gonna have to be Cobalt because he's a City fan. It's blue.
It's got to be mango for me. If I can claim mango.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to speculate. I don't have the fluid range. I don't know what everyone tastes like.
Oh, you'll be getting it for fuck's sake.
The thing is, we're fucked anyway because no one here from Yorkshire, so you know.
No.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
I'll be loser because I like pies.
Cream pies.
I'll be cobalt because I've got that blue steel look about me.
I'll be loser because I'm bitter and I like pies.
Brent, do you mean to do Zululander?
Oh, I could be Zululander or I could be cobalt blue steel, you know.
So give us your blue steel then.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty fucking solid.
Jeez, I did it for fucking 18 years. I think I know how to pull a face.
I'm pretty sure mine's better than yours, Brent, to be fair.
Well, let's see it.
Proof's in the pudding, man.
You ready?
Full screen that boy.
Pull me full screen.
Why are you pulling up double chin? Oh, sexy. You do look like that old guy from Up, correct?
You look like your mouth looked like a fanny on its side. If I'm being
Oh,
honest.
that one.
Sexy time.
Oh, look at that.
Face. Jesus, Nevins, you're punching.
Hang on then. See if I can bring one of mine up.
Get it up, Mike. Get it up.
Get it up, Mike. Come on, Mike. You can get it up.
I don't think I've got any blue steel photos. I'm reasonably sure.
Might sound really stupid, but what's blue steel?
Oh my!
Zoolander, mate.
This is Glenn Michaels all over again.
I mean, at least there's photos of Zoolander in colour. You know what I mean? That makes it a bit easier. Glenn Michaels entirely black and white. It's a movie by what's his name? Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, where they both play model and they're both fucking idiots. And Blue Steel, they have like signature moves, and Blue Steel's like his signature pout. I can't remember if it's Owen Wilson or Ben Stiller though, but one of them has Blue Steel.
Yeah,
they're both in it. They're both in it, aren't they?
There you go.
Oh, that's very Steve. Yeah, they're both
you
in
look
it.
like a Sean Connery there, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
You're like Sean Connery, Steve Jobs. Is there a turtleneck in that photo?
If Steve Jobs got older, that's what he would have looked like.
If he didn't try and cure cancer with celery, that's what he would look like.
Or Pepsi Max.
Push the button.
So total recall is 47%, Aliens 30%, Prometheus 23%, 30 votes and 50 people watching. So come on, another 20 people.
Cool, man.
Nice.
Mark, I'm sharing the screen.
Sorry. One sec. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
That's back in the day.
Can I dig your bags to the hotel rooms there?
Hey, Africa's sunny, bro.
They are some luscious locks, they are, man.
So you have a problem with your sky? Leave it with me.
That's back in the days when I had a pinky, man. Look at that. I reminisce sometimes.
That's a fun way to date your photos. You're like, oh, remember I had a pinky then. Remember that photo? Must have been before '93 because I've still got both my pinkies.
Yeah.
Who's gone?
Oh, who did we lose?
All right, 5 minutes, and we called it on Total Recall.
I don't know.
Oh,
John's gone.
Oh, John's gone.
Total Recall is.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Total recall 47%.
Yay! 3 for the win.
All right, I'll go for the second round, maybe. Fifth Element.
Oh, I'll pick RoboCop against the Fifth Element.
Oh,
RoboCop and Fifth Element are both fucking solid, so that's
yeah.
Brett, Matt Polly said your nickname was the Mulkman.
Mulkman. I really wish I wish the beard flew like the hair. It needs to have the same like lustrous.
Brent,
Would you guess
what was
Blade
yours?
Runner? Is this all?
Yeah,
Brent.
Blade Runner counts.
What was yours?
RoboCop.
Fifth Element.
Fifth
Oh,
Element.
What one? Total Recall.
Yeah.
The original, the second.
No,
the original.
never the second. Always the original.
Is there a new
The
one?
second Judge Dredd was pretty good. Or the new
Yeah,
Judge
but the
Dredd.
first one really sucked.
Yeah. Listen, don't you ruin my childhood. I flash back and I remember that being a great movie. And Sylvester Stallone talking extremely clearly the entire way through.
Oh, yeah. You know that was
Not-
filmed in Johannesburg.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know. What, the original? The Stallone.
The Stallone one, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
'Cause, yeah, he goes into the, Kensington Towers, I think it is. So it's like, it got really bad. It's a really tall building in the middle of Johannesburg CBD, but it's round.
I've seen
like
that
a
one.
flat.
Is that the
Yeah.
one that's just got the pile of fucking shit in the middle of it?
Yeah, they've done a load of movies in there.
That's a sweet place to do like a dystopian movie.
Yeah. It's been in quite a few movies that are like off center.
There's,
Yeah.
there's a similar place in France. It's not quite the same, but it's like, it looks like it's just a hill on it, but it has this crazy like industrial-looking high-rise thing, like built into the hill. And I think they use that for the same sort of thing, for when they need to make it look like a hellish future.
Yeah, like an apocalyptic. Yeah.
Pete from FV Vape Show says, "Is that Ams' sack?"
Um,
No, it's far too top to be able to sack.
Right, I'm going to jump on this one with Elysium.
I love it.
Solid choice.
Brilliant. Fantastic film.
So what is it? Elysium, RoboCop, and what was your one again? Sorry.
Fifth Element, RoboCop,
Fifth Element.
and Elysium.
oh man, I love Elysium.
Yeah, Elysium's great.
Do you know what?
I've got to vote for my own. You know.
Fifth Element took 10 years to make.
Yeah. I thought it was.
And it was an absolute fucking classic.
Mila Jokovic. Oh my god.
Lilo Dallas Multipass.
Yeah, Lilo Dallas Multipass.
Oh, I'm torn. Bound and broken on the floor, naked.
I'm kind of torn. I picked RoboCop. But
Have you seen the guy that does the sound to that song?
Yes.
I'm broken. I'm torn.
I haven't.
Which one do I? One of them I used to watch a lot because I love it, and the other one I've watched more recently, probably just as much, and I like it. No, I like it more. I do. I just do. And it's losing.
Yeah. I mean, Lilo Dallas in Fifth Element is smoking hot. But
that film is
the chicken Elysium with that has her voice changed.
It's just Elysium is just really good, and it's
here. Matt Pauly's got a good point. Chris Tucker in fucking Fifth Element was incredible.
Yeah,
incredible. Oh, you're right, Joshy. Yeah, it's incredible. He was amazing in that. For some, I know it's nothing like it, but Chris Tucker in that reminds me of. Have you seen what the fuck is the Eddie Murphy movie where he plays the Clumps, where he plays everyone? Nutty Professor.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you know when Dave Chappelle's the piano player?
No.
Dave Chappelle. Do you remember when he dreadlocks? They call him shitlocks, and he fucking slams his hand in the piano and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Remember that?
Yeah, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, for some reason, the Chris Tucker in Fifth Element and Dave Chappelle and Nutty Professor feel similar, and I don't know why. I always think of one when I think of the other. But yeah, watch it back.
I think you've
Dave
got
Chappelle.
a lot of...
Do you know interesting facts actually about Chris Tucker in Fifth Element? Do you know who was actually supposed to have played that part?
Who?
Prince.
Really?
Fuck, that would have been awesome.
Made for it. It's
Ruby
almost like
Rod.
they made the notes for Prince, but Prince turned it down.
I think
Prince,
Chris
Ruby
Tucker
Rod.
did exactly what Prince would have done with the same role.
Yeah.
Because Chris Tucker was acting and Prince would have been just himself.
Yeah. It would have just been honestly probably wearing his own clothes on set as well. Not having to be dressed or anything, just turning up looking like a man from the future. Who's winning? Is Fifth Element winning?
Yeah.
Fifth Element, yeah.
It should do. I feel bad for not voting for it, but it should win really. But I really like Elysium. Elysium's just
I voted for Elysium.
Yeah.
brilliant.
I think it was original.
Yes.
And it's one of those films you can literally watch it again and again. I never get bored of it.
Yeah, I watched. What's
sorry.
that? Oh man, what? It just came on Netflix now. Well, on Netflix. Good Will Hunting. And if you go so far back and you see Matt Damon, dude, it's amazing to see that. And then that when he starred in that movie, like Miniature or whatever it was called.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. So it's just, but it's exact same characteristics, you know. Like,
Matt Damon.
Was it called Miniature?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I think Matt Damon has just got past the South Park. People going,
Matt Damon.
You muted yourself.
Matt Damon.
You muted yourself halfway through that, Gary.
Oh, my bad.
I said it. Your lips moved as I said it. It was really weird.
Yeah, my bad. My headphones died, so it muted me.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like the swear words just went. Whoop.
Well, probably not the worst thing. My little boy's in bed just now, so he can't hear too much of it, luckily.
So 1 minute to go, 36 votes, 54 people now watching. So come on, people, just give it a
That's
vote.
stayed pretty steady all night. That was.
It's
I think we topped off at like 77, 76.
Yeah.
That's just cool. It's all these cheap bastards coming out thinking they're going to get a free.
Do you know what else? Gary Oldman in Fifth Element was also
Yes.
very.
Yeah.
Ben Cullen
proper stars in that one.
Wait, Lee Evans in The Fifth Element.
I don't remember Lee Evans being
Who
in
the
it.
fuck was Lee Evans in The Fifth Element?
Yeah. He was the assistant to Gary Oldman.
Yes.
Oh, yes, he was. Yes.
So
That
Gary Oldman had the hair like that.
Downsizing. That's it.
Downsizing, yeah.
Downsizing, yeah. That
Fifth
was a
Element
hectic
wins that
movie,
one.
bro. Almost crowd winners.
Fifth Element
And I like knew
wins.
something was going to go wrong. And then his chick didn't join him. And he was like, hey, I'm on the other side. Where are you? And she's like, oh, I just can't go through with it.
Dino, nobody will agree with you, but I really enjoyed John Carter. I thought it was great.
What,
Not a
John Carter
basketball
Must Die? Is that what it was called?
John Carter, I liked it because it was something
Really
different.
good.
Also. Yeah.
What's the John Carter one? Is that the basketball one?
No,
No,
John Carter's
John Carter's
the one with
science
the,
fiction.
he's a human, so his leg muscles are stronger.
You know
than,
I tell you what it is. It's that guy from that really amazing fucking film about ships.
Not Battleship.
Yeah, that's the one.
What a
It's
absolute dog shit film that is. I
the
fucking
best
hate
film that's ever been made. It's one of the
Bat-
best films ever made.
No,
Is that the one with Rihanna?
Pacific
Yeah,
Rim is
Rihanna's
so
in it,
much
yeah.
better than Battleship.
Yeah, that's how fucking good it is. They had to get Rihanna in there. Yeah, just get some tits out. Get some tits out. It'll be fucking
Hey,
great.
leave almost my girlfriend alone.
I
So
believe.
we've got
I believe.
2 in, and we've lost 2 people. So one vote really can't go on to the next poll.
You just do the final one and add whoever's voted is onto the final one.
Just put Battleship for the next one.
No, you fucking will. Yeah, go on. It's not going to get picked anyway. It's a bag of shit.
No, I think. From what I heard in Hollywood, they just gave a star on the pavement for the film, and nobody bothered to just put it in there. Battleship, because it's one of the best films ever made.
Battleship, yeah.
They did what?
Just put a star in. Nobody has to go and put their hands in it or anything. They just put it in and said, you know what, that deserves to be there.
I'm going to spit on it. I'm going to go and spit on it. I don't even want to go there. I'm just going to go there just to spit on it and come back.
For those that don't know,
I feel like I need to watch it.
Just wandered over.
this has been an ongoing wind-up for about 2 years now.
There we go then. Total Recall, Fifth Element, and Battleship.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Come on,
Hey,
Peter.
hang on a minute. I've already voted. I can't do it again. Who
This
said
is for-
Battleship?
we just threw it on just to.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm fucking voting for it.
Oh, people are just going to take the piss, man.
For anyone that wants to
Starship
wind
Trooper.
Nick up, if anyone wants to wind Nick up, a fucking treat, vote Battleship.
You can't. No, honestly, no. You can't have fucking Battleship on there. I'll be sick every time I see it.
Let's just try and get. Oh, it's really losing badly. Well, let's try.
Because it's a shit movie.
Fucking dog shit. You can't. Honestly, honestly.
Honestly,
I'm so surprised.
Everyone that's watching, that would have been funny if you'd have got that through. Would have genuinely have been hilarious.
It's
Maybe
like
he wants
it's
to
like
vote for
run
Rihanna
out,
on
run out of 20 minutes of
Sorry,
content
Nick.
worth of writing, and then fucking like, oh, we'll run out. Just get Rihanna on.
Oh, it's amazing.
Did they not have one of the Hemsworth as well? They had the low budget Hemsworth, did they not? The one that isn't Thor.
No. It's I can't even know what his name is.
The
Liam,
Timu
yeah.
Hemsworth.
Chris and Liam.
Shit. I actually
I
don't
thought
know
it was,
any of the actors in Battleship except Rihanna.
Everyone's
she was
voting
pulled
seriously.
in.
Stop voting seriously. Put Battleship through. Fucking
Battleship and get fucked.
Yes, Ben. Universal Soldier's a classic.
hell. It is classic. Van Damme, isn't it? Van Damme and fucking what's his name? Russian.
It's not sci-fi, but have you ever seen Tango and Cash?
Yeah, I loved
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Back in the
quality.
day,
Favorite
right?
movies from back in the day.
See, I don't really watch many movies. Like, I don't remember the last movie I actually watched.
Well, isn't Tango and Cash is apart from Stallone? Who's the guy? What's his name?
Kurt
Russell, wasn't
Gary Russell. Apparently, I've heard is doing a sequel to Escape from New York.
Oh, that'd be cool.
No.
Snake Plissken.
Sure, that'll be
No,
great.
Did you see,
Come on, man, you must be
you ever
fucking 80 years old.
But Escape from New York was fantastic. Car Trouble, brilliant, amazing
He's
film.
been over
No,
doing
no.
loads of disposables all over
Wasn't
the years.
it
So it'll
Escape
probably be
from
Escape
LA?
from Shenzhen.
Or whatever the last one was, they're doing a sequel to it. Escape from New York was the original one, wasn't it?
I know what Pugs' favorite movie ever was. Barbed Wire.
I've never been a big Pam fan.
No. No.
I'll be honest, I'm not really. Well, Kate Beckinsale, yes, not.
Oh, yes.
Oh, anything with Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale in Underworld.
Come on, 3 tits going.
Fucking leave her alone. She's mine.
Equal vote.
Beautiful angel.
Do you know the only reason I've said that, Mike, is I don't know what it is. I don't know why, because I've not even mentioned her or typed anything about her.
And so you
For some
should.
reason, my Facebook is inundated my wall with pictures of Kate Beckinsale.
That's because
the worst problem I
I
have.
post on your post and my history follows through.
Is that what it is?
Has anyone ever seen Speak No Evil?
Oh no.
It's weird as fuck, but it's interesting.
I'm just waiting for Joe to come in and go, Kate Beckinsale, eh?
Oh, yeah, I get that. I got a proper slap and about a week's worth of silence.
It's usually Michelle Keegan. Michelle Keegan, eh?
2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Total Recall and Fifth Element are neck and neck at 44% each.
Those two, it's got to be Fifth Element, 100%.
I'm quite surprised that Michelle Keegan wasn't in Battleship.
You're in someone with 3 tits in for that, man.
She wouldn't have made it any better than it was. It was already legendary.
It was absolute dog shit, and she's dog shit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grateful Ant's got a good shout. Running Man.
Come on,
Sorry,
Come on.
Nick, you are wrong. One of the best cinematic things that I've ever seen, cinematic television shows ever, was at the very first Brassic when she said to her boyfriend in bed, "Do you want to come on my tits?"
Yeah, but it was all undone when she did that fucking shit Harlan Coben thing a few weeks ago.
I didn't watch that.
Good. Don't. Actually, you'll like it.
Why?
It's absolute dog shit.
All right, cool.
Have you seen
I get
Total
it.
Recall the porno where she says, "Do you want to come on my 3 tits?"
No.
It's just
Just you.
Only you, Scott, I think.
yeah, just works better.
There's
doesn't
no
it?
doubt in my mind that porno exists, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's out
100%
there.
that exists.
Well,
This show's turned for the worse.
it's 5 minutes. Total Recall and Fifth Element are joint at 44%.
Ooh.
Oh, they've got to both go in. We can do 4, can't we?
Yeah, it's a one-on-one, that is, I think.
Well, you can do 4 in a poll, so put them both in.
Whoa. Oh, no.
I was looking up the cast of Battleship, and now I've just got the trailer playing on my monitor.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Just keep watching it.
What are we doing? Putting them
I need
both
to
into
watch
sci-fi?
If you can do a poll with 4, you're going to have to. You can do a poll with 4, can't you?
Yeah, but they were they were for the final ones.
Oh, was that for
Yeah.
the final one? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do another poll just with them two.
Oh, fuck you now.
Fucking hell.
And Battleship.
Fuck Battleship. I'll leave you in between us dance while we're waiting.
Hello, darling.
So I'll do it for good vibes.
Yeah, actually, wait. You can do it on the way out. Just as we're like closing. While Pugs is saying goodbye to everyone, you can just do that in the background.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Good lad.
Whoa. It's not a towel, it's my wank rag.
Gary.
I had a wank before you came in.
Will somebody say Gary?
Yeah, me.
Oh, yeah, what's up, man?
So there you go. What is your
I'll make
final
acrylic
sci-fi
caps.
film choice?
Say again, sorry, mate. Must be
I
saying
make
there.
acrylic caps for
Uh-huh.
audience.
Yeah. You make real nice acrylic caps, too. Let me crank you up a little. You're quiet as shit in my ear.
Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends?
You should do karaoke on the show, I reckon. A little karaoke. Each week, someone does a karaoke.
Well, it wasn't karaoke, but I used to sing.
No, it wasn't karaoke, it was a music quiz that me and Joe used to sing all the way through.
Hold on, Brent's trying to sell his shit here. Go on, Brent.
Right, go on, right.
No, if Gary knows, then he knows.
You Yeah, we'll speak. We'll speak after this, so I can speak a bit more candidly.
Okay, dokie.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Because we've got a bunch of shit coming, and a bunch of it's gonna be. Yeah, I'll speak to you after this.
I'll tell you now. If you, every cap that you get a pint of milk as well. So you,
Milk.
good.
Milk.
Milk. So he does some nice top cups.
I believe they're good for series mods as well. Just saying.
Well, we can like I've cast for like Suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Their mech tube. So that's one mech tube that they did, the Suicide mech.
Mm-hmm.
Cast the bodies for those. We've done Danny mini bodies. We've done a lot of different projects.
There you go. That's one of his.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, we've got
And
some
that Danny
kinda
mini
weird-
one is the biggest bitch ever because Danny's precision and it's like a 1.2 mil wall. It's fuck all to work with.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got it done.
So yeah, we've got a number of things coming up that would be paired well with some custom shit. It's
Okie dokie.
probably. Look at you trying to fuck me. You know, Big Man's gone, and I've had a beer.
I feel like we're on The Apprentice. Are we on The Apprentice?
Yeah.
He's not gone. He's still there. I've just
You're
not added
fired.
him so that Brent can sell his shit to you.
No, anyway, Fifth Element 1.
Hey, I won one.
All right, then we'll put that in then. Fifth Element.
But
Chuck it in.
and then
Fifth Element's a good
brackets by the beard.
Victorious, are you still there? Can we have a Zoom room?
I'll do it if you want.
One, freeze.
If Vic's not there,
Oh, I haven't seen them all night.
Did you just scratch Joe?
He's
I know.
Let's put the link for the Zoom room in. So ideal. Cheers, Vic.
There we go. He's a shady lurker.
Pete from FE Vape Show says I did try to buy some of Brent's gear at EXO, but he literally walked off with a hangover.
Well, timing for fuck's sake. Pick a better time. The man's hungover. Give him 10 minutes.
There you go. After show links pinned to the top of the chat.
There we are.
Oh, well.
right? Okay, I believe we're done.
FB Vape Show. Talk to me. I've got some stock in Portugal, yeah, so the shipping won't be crazy and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, I'll sponsor you guys some stuff to play with. If you bring me on your show like Scott, because fuck me.
All right then. Okay, we're done. Done.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Spin it.
All right.
Ollie, you're up.
What for?
Oh, should we let Ollie close the show?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually just going to say, I haven't seen your daughter yet, Scott. That's the only reason I'm on here, if I'm being honest.
I know, mate. I know. She's
She's
out
out
tonight,
yet,
but
and I'm sort of just waiting.
I've sent some screenshots, and yeah, she's all right. She'll catch you next week.
Perfect. I'll definitely be on next week then.
All good things come to those who wait, Ollie. All good things come to those who wait.
Kim McIntyre's just punched him on her. But anyway.
Just by the way, Ollie, you know that Scott does professional hunting with shotguns. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll have that talk, Ollie. We'll have that talk.
yeah, no, it's
It'll be all
whatever.
right.
You got to get over hurdles in life.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Thank you very much, Victor. Thank you very much for putting the link in.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Vic.
All right, Ollie, do you want to close the show? Do you know how to?
Oh, I can give it me best shot. Do you know what I mean?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Oh, your boots, mate.
All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. I can speak for everyone here. And first, we got to roll the sponsors. That's one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Mike. Fucking Mike.
Sponsors.
Mike.
Mike.
Oh, don't forget Vapor Bay. Got a giveaway as well. So jump over at Vapor Bay. Have a look.
Yeah.
Do that.
One ticket for every £1 spent at Vapor Bay will win you this friendly flipper Cross Monarchy RBA worth £260.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Spend £1, get a ticket, win at the end of the month.
Boom.
Nice.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for everyone for watching. Join the after show. It's going to be good.
The guests. Thank the guests.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you very much for all the guests coming on. We appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you, Gary. Thank
Yeah,
you, Am.
cheers,
Thanks for
Gary.
having us, guys.
Cheers, Gary.
Awesome,
Cheers, Am.
mate.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on. And other than that, thanks all for watching and see you next time. See you next week.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Cheers.
Get dancing, Ollie. Get dancing. Get that. Get that.
Shall I do a little goodbye?
Go on then, quickly.
Come on, do it quick.
You can all suck your mothers. That's what you can do. All suck your moms. After show time.
Great show.
Feel very